And we are live. Welcome to the Rinky Bullshit Podcast with your host, the podcast god, SuperFly, Johnny Lee, and my co-host, Sean Jahns.
Oh, me. Yeah. Hey, guys. How we doing? Welcome in. Yes, and you're wondering who the gentleman in to our right is over here. This is our special guest this evening.
PartyMike Howard.
I was going to tell the story, damn it.
Yeah, come on.
PartyMike Howard.
He's always got a story
Johnny
to tell.
ruined the story. Damn it.
Go ahead and tell the story. I want to hear the story now.
PartyMike Howard, he is, and no, he is not the tag team partner / long lost, but though we don't know, of Party Man Cam. Similar kind of outbursts. They both like to party, but they're separate styles. So Party Man Cam and PartyMike Howard. I think if they were both here, it would just spontaneously combust.
It just might.
It just might, brother. It
I
just
think
might.
It would happen.
But one half of Arcade Hangover. Wow.
That's right.
I'm watching this video of your match, and I love that dude's hat. That yellow cowboy hat in the corner.
Oh, the cowboy hat over there? Oh,
yes.
Yeah. That's it.
Sorry, I got distracted.
And guys, as you've been seeing for weeks now, we have a contest. February 12th, Lexington, Kentucky, Rep Arena. If you want those 2 tickets that we got, you got to send us a promo. Tell us why you want those tickets. Tell us why you think that you deserve those tickets. Like, subscribe, follow across all of our social medias. That means Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, X. Also means
Twitter.
Threads as well. And Instagram.
Don't forget Threads.
That's right.
We have Threads now?
Yeah,
Threads now?
yeah,
Holy
we have
crap.
Threads.
I
And
didn't know that.
make sure that you follow all these. And also, send to our messenger or email us at notesguyanypodcast@gmail.com.
Right. Or you could send it to either myself or SuperFly John and Lee. Send us those, and we're getting them. We're watching. Cut a promo. This is not directed towards wrestlers. This is fans only. Not only fans, though Johnny has one.
I do.
Only one.
That's right. Only one.
Fans.
That's right.
Fans, wrestling fans only. Cut yourself a promo. Make us believe you deserve these tickets, because these are lower arena tickets for Rupp Arena for WWE Monday Night Raw.
That's
Show
right.
us you have what it takes. Show us the intestinal fortitude. Thank you.
That's right. And don't forget, we are sponsored by Ultimate Championship Wrestling.
Yes, we are.
Terry England, the man, the myth, the legend, and Hall of Famer for Appalachian
The
Mountain
most
Wrestling.
frugal wrestler ever.
Yes, he is.
Frugal promoter ever.
And don't you dare bring a pack of
Love
hot
you,
dogs.
Terry England.
You better make sure that Terry England sees what you got. Because you bring a pack of hot dogs and you ain't paying him,
Yeah.
you better
Even
make sure
if
that you pay
pay
him.
for the hot dogs, he got to charge you for the hot dogs.
That's right.
Charge it for your own hot dog. What are you doing, Johnny?
Gonna
Jam
share.
it out.
Now, Sean, take over while I share.
Alrighty. So, PartyMike, how's it going, brother?
Dude, it's another day. I can't complain
really
at all.
is.
It really
fun.
it is a day.
We've been sitting here for the past, I'd say, 45 minutes or so, just cutting up before the show went on, watching a bunch of your matches
Classic
here
wrestling.
on classic matches on YouTube. We saw your very first match. Good Lord, my head hurts just from watching your first match. That super kick. Good Lord, my head hurts just from watching it.
Good old Prima Donna took my head off. Like, that
Yes.
hurt. Like, he just...
I think the guy in the third row caught your head. Just
What was it like being a referee?
So being a referee, so I did refereeing when I was, training and paying my dues and stuff.
Right.
Fun time, actually. Like, I really enjoyed it. It helped a lot with my positioning in the ring and everything. So, like, knowing how to use my body and where to move around.
Right.
You get to meet some interesting personalities as far as doing that too. On top of that, so it's like they look at you different because you're not a wrestler at that point, but they know you're training, so it's like they treat you the same way. So I got to have some fun times. So one of the vets at my home promotion named Damian Daniels, He used to do a thing where he'd walk up to you, put his arm around you, and go, "You're gonna walk with me now." He was the big heel at our promotion, tag champ. So he put his arm around me. We would walk to the outside of the ring and we would just walk around. And while they were cheating, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad." And we just walk back into the ring and everything, just because
That'd be a great spot. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of.
That sounds like a great spot.
That would be a good spot.
Just because he could do it, he didn't. It was so much fun. I
wow.
really enjoyed it.
That's
Would
great.
you recommend that anyone that's trying to be a wrestler try out to be a referee first?
Yes and no. Some people have different ways they're getting into as far as like while they're paying dues and different stuff like that. So for me, it was refereeing, but a couple other guys, it's like at our my home promotion, Ascend Pro Wrestling. It's been being a manager, or it's been like coming out with guys and like being managers or with them, or doing other stuff. So it's not always just refereeing, but I think refereeing helps you the most. I feel like personally, because again, you're getting in the ring, you're still figuring out positioning.
My bad. This damn thing, because it's connected to Blu-ray.
Sorry.
It's connected to Blu-ray. On Bluetooth.
Blu-ray. We're on Blu-ray now. There
Whoa,
we go.
There we go. Now we getting
That's
on
right.
up there. Someone got them fancy discs. But I'm still on beta, man.
Where is Ascend Pro Wrestling? Located?
Cincinnati, Ohio, specifically Norwood.
We gotta come down there and check it out.
You really should.
I'm from Hamilton originally, so I
Are you
know
really?
exactly
Okay,
where you're
yeah.
at. I go past there every time I go back home.
Just had a show in Hamilton actually. Cincy Wrestling had a show with the old FGW.
Yep.
If you remember FGW.
Future Great Wrestling.
Yes. So we did a show there. Probably one of the best matches I had so far. Like one of the top few I just had
that's
recently.
nice.
That was like really fun. But yeah, it's in Norwood. Next show's January 20th.
January 20th.
PartyMike's in a hardcore match.
Oh, I can't wait to see
He's
that.
hardcore.
Hardcore.
Hey, you were supposed to be in a hardcore. Weren't you supposed to be in a hardcore match at EWA?
No.
Oh,
I don't
you
think
wasn't?
so. I don't think so.
Well, I would have liked to have seen you be in a hardcore match anyways.
Well, I'm happy you want to see that.
Johnny's trying to get-
I don't want to see that.
You're Party Mike though.
Why are you trying to get him beat up?
He's the life of the.
seriously.
I mean,
What did he do to you, Johnny?
For real, man.
I look at you. You could be a hardcore man.
I could. I'm
Johnny,
just
you can be
saying.
hardcore.
I mean, we saw you healing out. That means you could do a lot of bad things to a lot of people.
But yeah, it's a hardcore match for the hardcore belt with Sergeant Chris Ledbetter.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick! I love that. That's my boy right there.
I was actually at his second ever show ring announcing
Really?
in Fairfield, Ohio, at their middle school. At the time, I was going to the middle school in Fairfield.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, Slick's my. I get so happy.
I've
to
known
see
Slick Rick. He's come down here to Lexington many a time. Was the main ring announcer for the Mountain Wrestling Association out of Georgetown, and then moved to Mount Sterling and Lexington. I'd see him at shows I was at. I said, "What's up, mate? What's up, Slick Rick?" I went back in January of this year to a Future Great Wrestling show at the. Where was I at? Up there in Hamilton.
Yeah.
Right there by the Brookview. The arena. There was a show going on. I didn't have to work that day. I just got up and went. I was already in Hamilton. I'm going to let them know, yeah, I'm here for this show. They were like, why didn't you tell us? I said, be honest with you, I just got up and drove.
Yeah.
But I went to the show. I seen Slick Rick. He goes, what are you doing back here? I said, dude, it's wrestling.
Yeah.
He goes, I feel like I should give you $1. I said, keep the dollar. He was talking to people. He said, man, it's good to see you.
Yeah, Slick's.
Slick Rick's
I
awesome.
I love Slick Rick.
Slick Rick time.
Every single show I've been on with him, that he just does so well announcing, and that's like a very underappreciated thing. When you look at it, it's like you'll get the wrestlers, and that's like the main thing.
True story about Slick Rick. He's a Slick Rick. What was he called? He's a former MWA. Oh, Carson Drake.
This is a
Love him.
Killer match, by the way. This is
Yeah.
one of my few favorites.
This is back when he had that damn
Love it.
Oh.
little bullhorn.
The story.
We all hated
the
that
story on how he got that is the worst thing I think of all time.
Oh, do you know the story?
Yeah, I was there for it.
Do tell, brother.
Do tell, because it don't
My
look like
story
we're going to
can
have him
wait.
for a while.
So, small details could be like not 100, but it's been a while. But we were doing a trip up to Pennsylvania. A lot of the Ascend guys, we had like a few carloads all going together, and one of the other wrestlers, Anton Bomani, if you know who Bomani is.
Yeah.
So, Bomani got a smaller version of the one you've seen a lot of.
Yeah.
And he's messing around with it, and he's like, Carson goes, "Can I use that?" And I was like, "All right, that's cool." So Carson starts using it to show up there, and he brings it back to Cincinnati, starts using it, and he gets the bigger one, and then he gets this really big one that like has that super bright light where he shines it at people. So yeah, it was they picked it up at a random store, and Bomani did, and said, Carson goes, "Can I use that?" And unfortunately, this is now him since.
Yeah. And he had it destroyed by Dalton McKenzie at New South.
I'm telling you, every single one he gets destroyed, he finds a way they can buy another one
Yeah.
that's bigger. I'm scared he's not buying another one that's like this big. I'm terrified.
Don't tempt him with a good
New
time.
gimmick where he's got the cowboy boots or whatever. So I'm like,
Cowboy
gone past-
Drake.
He's gone. He's gone past that, but that doesn't mean he won't bring it out for just.
I mean, Carter Drake's got a great gimmick.
He's something. I mean, he's been doing like NWA and stuff like that. If you've seen like him in Exodus and stuff like that,
Yeah.
he's been killing it. He's one of the hardest workers, one of the best performers in the ring.
He's been in OVW tier soon.
Yes,
he's
been
going
there a
everywhere.
lot actually.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
He's getting eyes on him.
Oh, and there should be
Derby City Wrestling.
There should be more eyes on him, honestly.
Yes.
Yes,
I
there
tell people,
should.
the fact that he's still like not like with a major like promotion like signed like
Right.
as a key person is like crazy.
Is
honestly,
Exactly.
it really is. Best like one of the best performers in the ring, on the mic, like every little aspect he does. Like seriously.
Exactly. I mean, he excels at it.
Yeah, he does. And I hate putting him over like that, but yeah, it's true.
What about this?
He'll do it enough himself. I don't need to do it for him.
You don't need to tell us.
What about this Creed Costello filler?
I hate Creed Costello so much.
He also shares his sentiment because for some reason he's decided to post this morning about why he doesn't like you. He pointed out why.
Creed wakes up, chooses violence. I mean,
He
really
looks for reasons to not.
He does. He hates me, and it's probably because he looks funny. It's probably what it is. I mean, look at him.
I don't know. He tried to dance with Party Man Cam the other day during their match. You were getting ready for yours, but he tried to dance with him. Like, dude, no, just no.
Stop.
That's your opponent. Stop,
Dude.
You're embarrassing yourself.
He makes dancing for white people look horrible. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I mean, Creed is like, hey, Creed, dude, you need to calm down.
You know what his problem is? You're on a podcast and he's not.
Oh yeah, take
That's
that,
right.
Creed.
Joey.
He is the world's biggest hater.
Yeah.
Bobby
I can
Blades
tell.
said Slick Rick is the GOAT.
Yes, he
He's
is.
not wrong.
He is the world's biggest hater by
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
The fact that he exists makes me angry sometimes.
And he always chooses
they
to
said
take pot shots at
Reasons
you.
they don't like you, but then your partner even got involved on the comment.
Yeah, what a piece, dude. Justin. So I made one mistake in my life, and I take a picture at a Steelers game, and I post it because I had fun and I enjoyed myself. And I'm like, let's make a post about it. Horrible idea, I guess, because then everybody goes, and
Everybody
now you
shitting
suck.
on you.
Party Mike, you might as well leave town, dude. Like,
Damn, just got one mistake.
Justin is a huge Bengals fan. He really is. Funny enough, there's actually a video. We had a show in Pittsburgh. It was a triple threat, me, Justin, and then a guy named Jaden Jett. All grew up together. We went to the same school and everything. Jaden comes out with a Bengals jersey. Justin comes out with just his stuff. I come out with a Steelers jersey. I'm in Pittsburgh. I'm a Pittsburgh fan. Why not? We get the Bengals jersey off. Justin decides, as a Bengals fan, quote unquote, decides to hit a big old elbow drop on the Joe Burrow jersey. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And Nathan Pratt just commented. He said, but Party Mike Howard likes the Steelers, so he sucks.
What?
Nathan?
What do you say that? Point.
Right
Nathan.
there.
Dude, okay.
Nathan.
Nathan, dude.
Uncool, dude.
Dude, that's it, dude. Let's ban him. Get him banned.
That's right.
Ban him.
He's banned for life.
Banned for life now, dude.
He's
That's what
banned for
happens.
life because he's slandering PartyMike.
Yeah, what a piece,
No,
dude.
is he slandering PartyMike or is he slandering the Steelers?
Slandering me.
Yeah, it's basically
Or liking
slandering
the
him
Steelers.
first.
He said I suck.
Yeah.
So I slandered me.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
This is baloney.
And Joshua Thompson said, hardcore match with Tommy Dreamer.
Wait, what did he say?
we-
Wait.
Oh, when
Hardcore
Johnny was
match
trying
with
to get you
Tommy
booked
Dreamer.
out.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Yes, it would be.
I am not a hardcore guy. Do not sit here and claim to be a hardcore wrestler whatsoever. But what are you laughing at? What? Who
Chris-
said something about me? Where's the camera? Where can I point?
right
Right there. What'd you say about me?
Christopher Reed goes, PartyMike, why'd you stiff Cree Costello?
Steph,
When was
what?
that?
When?
Yeah,
He said,
when?
Just kidding,
When?
just kidding.
Oh, okay.
he had you thinking, what? When did I
didn't
do that?
I mean,
And then Nathan
I am-
said he's just stating facts.
I
Hold on.
I am 3-0 against Cree Costello. I'm just saying.
I mean, that is true.
I'm just saying.
Maybe that's why Cree Costello don't like
I'm
you.
gonna keep just looking over here.
Because you're undefeated.
Nathan, dude, go ahead and ban him. Nathan, you're banned for life, dude.
Yep, that's right. Want me to also show you the live stream so that you can
And
share
he's
it to
blocked.
people?
Oh, you know, I did. I shared it already.
All right,
I
sounds
shared
And
it.
he's
good.
blocked.
Oh, where is Chucky's being? Well,
William, he's not here, dude.
Chucky's
He'll show
move.
up when we invite him next time.
that's right. Chucky's move. He's a
He's
busy
not gonna
man.
be
He's a
here
legend.
every week, William.
He's a
Sorry,
legendary
dude.
figure, though. But, you know, PartyMike, Cree Costello's probably mad because you have 3 wins over him and he ain't got none.
I'm just saying, I have beat him multiple times. If you've seen the video, there's a video he specifically got angry about. I dunked the basketball over him in the middle of a match. It was pretty funny.
And that's what he was making mention of today. He's like, in case everyone forgotten why I'm mad at PartyMike, he dunked on me.
I did. I think you see it in the video that he put with it. I missed the first one. Just whiffed the first one. That's why I wrestled. I wasn't a basketball player. But yeah, he sucked. I dunked on him. So.
That's right. And you know, PartyMike, you've been at this 3 years now.
3 years. 3 years total. Yeah.
For a guy that's only been in this business for 3 years, you've impressed us a lot.
Well, I do try. I mean, that's my goal. That's my goal. I hope.
We saw you at EWA, and we saw Justin Xavier too, and Arcade Hangover. They caught our attention.
Oh, Justin's a dog. He really is.
You're a star, man. So is Justin.
I try. We do try, and I'll speak on his behalf on this. We do appreciate it. Justin we trained together at Ascend, and then he ended up doing the Nightmare Factory with Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall.
Oh, nice.
So he has some world class training.
Yes.
And he's been under the tutelage of a lot of guys. He's done a lot of stuff recently with Jay Christ on different shows. Just like he's star. He's a star. Like the fact that he's like not talked about as one of the best cruiserweights in this area is like ridiculous. Such a great cruiserweight that he's the heavyweight champ in Ascend. Actually,
Exactly, because
Did you feed Bill before you came?
Who said that?
Chris Ayers.
Ayers.
did Mike feed Bill before he
I
came?
did. Yes, I
did.
He's a smart man. He
I
fed
And
Bill.
Paul Colgrove
You know what?
says Superfly Johnny Lee is the man.
Thank
There's
you,
nothing
Paul.
wrong there, brother.
Paul may have had a little bit too much to drink tonight.
No, Paul's correct.
Oh,
Listen here, PartyMike. I'm styling and profiling tonight. Where's your cuz at?
Hey, he loves
Oh wait,
hot moms.
you love hot moms.
Hey,
Hey, you know who
Hey,
else loves
stay
hot
in the
moms?
party
He's
house.
got the
Hey.
You know-
PartyMike hat.
But you
Party
know
house
what?
hat.
Are you a mama's favorite? Like Henry Shaw?
I mean, look at me. I mean, how can you say no?
I mean,
You know what? I want Chris Ayers banned now too. I hate you, Chris Ayers.
he does it always.
You're right below Cree Costello right now.
Hey, you know,
Paul Colgrove says the jacket says it all, Johnny.
that's right, brother. That's right. But you know, you've been at this
He
3
said
years.
he doesn't
You've been-
always.
You started
It
out
would've been
as a
long
referee.
night had you not fed the baby.
What?
Bell. I added had you not
This
fed.
man has woken
He
up and
doesn't
chosen
always.
violence.
It would have been a long night.
Dang, he's chosen violence against you
Dude.
tonight.
What did I do?
There's 2 people now. Actually, 3 people. Cree Costello first. Then you had Nathan Pratt. And now Chris
I
Ayers.
just got haters, dude. I'm telling you.
The haters coming out of the
With
woodwork.
friends like that, who needs enemies, right?
Hey, you know what it is? They knew that you were coming on to this show, and they're like, you know what? This man shouldn't be getting our time on the screen.
I'm still in the spotlight.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
That's why Creek Costello's mad. He's like, this guy's getting on the podcast, and I'm not. Screw that guy.
Well,
Dude,
we'll get him on. I mean, he got his ass handed to him by
Creed.
Garrison
yep.
Creed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he
Yes,
should.
he did.
The best thing about that was that after he beat PartyMike, he's like, oh yeah, I get a second match, yeah.
Oh.
And then
I'm
he
like,
found out
oh,
real
he
quick
is.
what happened. That German suplex into the turnbuckle and then
Turnbuckle, that
the
was
brain
nice.
buster. Woo!
I may or
I
may not
felt
have
that.
paid Garrison a couple extra dollars to rough him up a little bit. Just saying.
Secret safe
I
with
mean-
me.
I may or may not. I'm not going to.
I
Secret
mean-
safe with me.
I mean, Garrison Creed does take money to do these things.
Oh, yeah.
Where's that at? Where's this match we're watching now?
Right now, this
Yeah.
is in Cleves, Ohio. This is with Battle on the Border.
Hell yeah.
Defending the Cincy Wrestling heavyweight champion.
Oh, look, he's taking down your straps.
Yeah. So I
you
wrestled
know.
earlier in the nights. I filled in for Rob Conway.
Nice.
Me and Justin for the tag belts. We had the tag belts technically. Face off against Madman Fulton and Congo Kong in a tag match. Lost. Knocked me out with a headbutt and hit me with a splash. So I have injured ribs. So I have tape on my ribs, but they rolled up so much, so it's only right here. So you see, like that strap is going across, like right here.
Yeah.
That's all tape that got like rolled up on itself. That hurt worse than my ribs already were hurting.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
This is just rolled upon itself. Oh, that sucks.
And the fact that he took off your straps. I mean, the verse here
Well,
is...
that's for the fans to see. Well, see, he's really injured. Look at
But
him.
also the fact that it's the reverse. Usually when you pull down straps, you get extra strength. Here, not so much.
Yanked them down so they
Well, it's
saw.
because he didn't yank him down. Somebody else.
That's right.
So what I should have done is pull it up and then tighten and took it.
Hey,
and then
Party
you would've
Man
gotten that
Cam, what's up, buddy?
Hey, PartyMike Howard.
Hello, Party
We need to
Man
do a one-on-one one day.
Well, Cam, you coming?
Well, dude, I mean, you should have been here. I'm here right now. And
Yes.
you're not. I'm here and you're not. I'm just
That's
saying,
right.
dude.
Just so you know, Cam, you don't want no PartyMike.
I'm just saying.
PartyMike eats Waffle House. He
Hey,
loves
don't
hot
hate Waffle
moms.
House.
And
Waffle House, the
he's
best restaurant
full
ever.
of electricity. Whereas you ain't got no PartyMike. Yay.
You know, I won. I mean,
That's right. You know, you're always 3-0 against Creek Costello. What's the problem with going 3-0 against Cam?
I mean, I'll take 3 extra victories against.
Out here partying more than anybody.
Now,
You
Cam,
know, hold on.
I don't believe that, Cam. I believe the PartyMike here
I
has you
think you're
beat.
scared. Are you still sore from the other day getting your neck broke by Creed Costello?
Yeah, dude. Of all people to lose to, you lost to Creed Costello. Like seriously. Like,
Yeah.
Like what a.
And out of all that, he couldn't come back to actually celebrate with PartyMike. Oh no, he had to leave PartyMike all to himself.
I'm just saying.
He said
Right
he
there.
ain't got 15,000 people coming to his job.
I think
Well, that's because you work at a party place.
I'm pretty sure
Malibu Jacks.
I'm pretty sure
Shout
PartyMike.
out to Malibu Jacks.
Okay, dude.
I'm pretty sure PartyMike's had more than that.
Shoot, that's like a pre-party, dude.
Exactly. I mean, they don't call him PartyMike Howard for nothing.
It's literally in the name, dude.
Exactly. The man went from being a referee
I'm
to
looking
being
at
the
that ring.
hardest
I'm
thing
getting
here.
nervous like it's going to cave in.
I mean,
The
The ring.
yeah, because with the
It just
aprons
don't
on
look
there.
right. Just
no,
don't.
no comment.
Hey, I mean, it's a decent ring though.
It bumps well. I will say that.
It bumps well.
bumps
Oh, look
well.
at that.
Oh, he getting the win? Nope.
I
Car
don't,
strike
remember, I,
said.
don't, I don't remember doing that. When have I ever done that?
That was my
Small
first time
package.
seeing you do a roll up.
I have never done that in my life, and that just looked like not me.
Hey, it worked.
Hey, I did it. I almost got you to win.
It almost did.
Well, no, what's he saying? Exactly.
Well, listen, PartyMike Cam, PartyMike Howard here. Him and Waffle House go hand in hand. What about you? You ain't got no Waffle House.
You ain't got no restaurant sponsoring you.
And you may have Malibu Jacks, but he's got more than that.
Just saying.
It's Party Mike.
Just saying.
Hell, he's even got a tag team partner that could outwork
That
you.
already
His name's
hates
Justin Xavier.
Johnny, let's not get the guy killed now.
I mean, I don't think that PartyMike Cam could do anything to either Justin or him because
You know what?
they're
You've
hard
been
hangover.
hating on Party Man Cam.
You
since
hate on Party Man Cam like I hate on Creedy Costello. Like, seriously.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well,
That's because
we love hating on
That's
Cam.
'cause-
He's our boy though.
Cam's our boy, but
He's
at the
our
same
boy,
time,
but he sucks.
oh, someone's called.
Speak of the devil, it's Party Man Cam.
Hello.
You're
What's
on
up,
the
y'all?
podcast.
What's up?
Party Man Cam?
What's up, PartyMike Howard?
What's up?
Why does he sound like he's talking
He's
country?
at work.
He said, he said, howdy, Porter Mike.
Yeah.
Howdy, PartyMike. What's up going on, man?
Dude, he's doing a different kind of party. He's doing a throwdown.
I knew it.
No, but in all seriousness, man, I gotta thank PartyMike because Tim, Adrian, and Dwayne, they helped me find a good move, like with the Universal, kind of make it into something cool. And I thank you for that because with you guys teaching me and Adrian teaching me, it helps me more. And so I respect you for that, PartyMike, and I appreciate everything you do, everything you do in the wrestling business, everything you're still doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the for that. I mean, whatever I can ever do. I mean, I always try to help whenever I can. It's just like my home promotion. It's the same way. I never claim to be like a trainer or anything like that at all. But like whenever I can do to help, I will be a resource as much as I humanly can, and I think that's how it should be. I mean,
Yep.
Home it's the same way. I mean, I help the guys that are. I mean, I give ideas wherever I can. So, like, of course, that's what I'm here for. You want to try to be unique. Uniqueness is key. It's like if you're about to get signed to WWE, right? And it's like, okay, here's your gimmick. Well, we already have a guy that does that. What else do you got? You know what I mean? Like, you want to be unique and stand out. So, but I mean, that's a
Exactly. I mean, that's something that's common courtesy. I mean, if you got ideals, just let people know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
I always say I'm better at getting ideas for everybody else but myself. I'll sit there and I'll be like, okay, I got an idea for this or this for like everybody else, and then it's like myself, and I'm like, okay, I need new gear. What am I gonna do? I don't know.
yeah, exactly.
I have no.
That's exactly
idea.
where I'm at right now. Exactly where I'm at. I don't know what you here want to be doing, but it's something. But what's up, Johnny and Sean? Love you guys.
brother.
Cam?
All right, but I'm about to get back to because we got karaoke night coming. I would have came, but I didn't have enough money to get on the bus. So.
No, that's fine,
All right,
brother.
bud.
That's
I
fine.
just hear excuses right now.
I do too.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, if he's a if
Party
he's
Mike,
such a
you want
party
to
man,
keep running that mouth.
Dude,
I thought this man was a party man.
Dude, I'm
Biscuits
just saying,
and
my
mustard.
mouth must be a triathlon because it keeps running, dude.
Listen, I still got a hangover from last night. Okay.
That's like,
I mean,
Shouldn't
you
be
ain't,
drinking.
yeah, you shouldn't have been drinking if you couldn't handle the party.
And Johnny, your mom says, sorry I didn't see your text.
That's fine, Mom. But
Maybe
Cam,
she
we're
was
proud of
talking
you.
to Party Mike. You
I think you guys and Sean, John, Superfly, PartyMike, y'all have a good night. All right.
All right,
You too,
You
Cam.
too, brother.
Have a good one, brother.
That was Party
Is
Cam.
he gone? Good God, was that phone call?
oh my god.
man. I tell you what, I thought that guy was gonna talk my ear off.
I love him to death. No, Cam, when you watch back and watch this, we love you, brother. It's all in good fun, man.
Speak for yourself. I'm just
Okay, well, you know what? I had a mouse
in.
in. I got a mouse in my pocket, so that's what I meant by that.
Who got you into wrestling?
Who got me into wrestling? As far as like who was my trainer or like
Yeah.
Who's your inspiration?
Who inspired you?
So I can't remember the exact match. I want to say it was like a SummerSlam match. So me and my partner actually, Justin, we grew up together. We went to school together. One day, he's like, "You want to come over and hang out and watch wrestling?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure. I mean, I don't care. I'm a kid.
Right.
I'm like in grade school, middle school ish or whatever. Like, yeah, dude, I'll watch wrestling. That's cool. We watched Jeff Hardy, and CM Punk. I think it was a ladders match for the belt.
Oh, I remember that 2010.
I think it was
2009.
I know 2009. Yep.
And CM Punk was just like, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what it was about him. I don't know what I think. I was just like, I was like, dude, I am hooked. Started watching, just wrestling in general. Never got like hooked on anybody else for a little bit. And then when I first started, like before I started training, it was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn during the early runs of NXT. And I was like, dude, those guys are killer. Yeah. Either when they're against each other or with each other, it does not matter. I was a huge fan of them in general. And then there's a couple other guys that started developing and started getting really behind. So like Dusty Rhodes, when I started getting into wrestling, like when I was in the business, I was like, man, Dusty Rhodes is like killer. I'll watch him and Flair all night long.
Oh yeah,
genuinely all night long. Bray Wyatt's another big one that's always been like yes. Like, always been a big one for me. And then, obviously everybody says Stone Cold, but, like, Stone Cold was, like, cool. Dude.
Yeah.
He made wrestling cool. There's other guys that did it, too. So, like, there's a lot of other guys that made it cool. But Stone Cold made it cool. I was like, this, like it's cool to be a wrestler because of him.
Yep. But Dusty Rhodes and them, that you felt them.
Oh, I felt, I felt something I didn't know, like, what it was at the time. At the time, I had no idea what it was. It was like, it feels weird, but it's not a bad weird by any means. And just like, it was CM Punk first, though. That was my first, like, big one. I was like, man, this is, like, he is cool. And I started watching more of his stuff, and I'm like, man, he's killer. Watching him back when he was like ROH and stuff. Just awesome. I mean, I've watched wrestling growing up.
Hey, Taylor. She's, you've seen Taylor at probably a lot of wrestling shows here lately.
I know Taylor. I know Taylor. Hi, Taylor.
Yeah. We got PartyMike in the house, Taylor.
Yeah, we do. Life of the party.
That's me. But I've always watched wrestling growing up with my stepdad, but it was just like CM Punk that did it for me.
Yeah. I mean, he felt relatable. I mean, he didn't feel like your normal wrestler.
No, he was not by any means.
He felt like this relatable guy. He had relatable issues. He had common sense. Yeah. And he was no nonsense as well.
He's not the
that was
norm.
A package.
He's not what your typical wrestler is. He's
not
be
by
a guy
any
that
means.
just don't want a pair of loose fitting jeans, a hoodie, and going about his day after his match.
Yeah.
Like
okay, kind of like what I got on.
Like
but yeah, that's.
What about Eddie Guerrero?
Eddie, so like, I didn't appreciate a lot of that wrestling until I got super into it. I was like, growing up, it was just like I'd like the Takers and the Kanes, but like I wasn't like deep into them. But I love Taker and I love Kane. Not saying I don't, but those were not the ones I got super into. But like the more I've watched wrestling now, being a part of it and everything, I'll go back and watch really old stuff and then stuff early 2000, maybe a little bit before, and like I like Guerrero, and everybody and then the other guy, I'm not gonna mention his name.
Yeah.
But like, they were killer.
They were
awesome. Kurt Angle, another one that's like not appreciated enough, honestly, in my opinion.
He's not.
He was a monster in the ring.
He is.
Did you know that he won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck?
Broken freaking neck.
I heard it a couple times.
I've actually went back and watched that win.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually unique to watch a man.
All right, Taylor
with a broken neck.
Heck yeah, about time, you guys. PartyMike Howard is one of my favorites. One of the first people I always go to take pictures with.
And also, we've been
we love Taylor. But, Taylor, we should be but remember, I'm always one of the first ones to get a hug when I show up to the shows with you. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Actually, Morgan James is the first one to get the hug.
No, it's a toss-up between those two, but I'm always one of the first ones to get a hug.
One of. That's the key word. You have to word it like
one
that.
That's right.
One
of.
I never said I was the first.
But Eddie Guerrero definitely was one of my favorites.
Yes.
Watching him work, you could see that he had his demons.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that,
demons. Yeah.
You could see the passion they had for the business. You could see
when he got let go from WWE in 2001, when he had that year or so he was off, he got his he started going to independent shows around Kentucky, Ohio, everywhere around there. He would. Okay, why are they putting a wig on that guy? Sorry, I just had to watch.
That caught me by surprise.
But they were.
Oh, it's Congo Kong and Man
This is the match I was talking about. Actually.
Yep.
But he actually no, I'll put him over, and he put him over. The promoter was like, "Oh, sweet, yeah, just pay me what I want and give me plenty of time."
Yeah. Not to mention he
was able to book his own thing. He would be able to go there to actually put the main event guys over. He said, "You're going to be here next week. I'm going to be at another show next week."
Yeah, I'm
also,
gonna be states over. Like seriously.
Also, he was Intercontinental
First
champion.
off,
they told him we want you to lose to our guy. He's like, nah, he's your world champion. I want to make him look good.
yeah, I want to put him over.
Absolutely.
They would offer to go to Broadway or Schmoz or whatever. He's like, no, just let me put him over. Just give me plenty of time.
Why
pay me what you can.
That's why I admire Eddie Guerrero, because he's one of those guys that gets it.
Yep.
He does.
He may have been a main eventer, but he understood if you try to beat a company's champion, that kind of makes that champion look bad and makes people go,
because he'd
why
have
is
to
this guy
just
the champion?
vacate it, and then that would just serve
And the
a
fact that they can't build to a match again if he was to win.
yeah.
Eddie Guerrero's like, nah, if I beat this guy, he can't get his back because I won't be wrestling for this promotion. Have him take me out.
Yeah.
He wins.
Yeah, have him beat. Yeah,
and we don't have to do a grudge match.
No, absolutely. I mean, killer in the ring, like technical work as far. Just alone, his technical work alone puts him.
Yeah,
at the
his
top.
technical work. Yeah.
Just that alone.
And then when he got to
puts him one of the best
WWE, he wasn't just a wrestler; he was a superstar because he made himself one.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Why's that guy dressed like the Statue of Liberty? I'm sorry, I get distracted.
Yeah, I'm just I know some.
Yeah,
That must be Creed Costello before he grew hair.
Bobby Fulton.
Oh, there he is,
My
Bobby
God.
Fulton.
Yeah, Bobby Fulton was our manager.
One
for this
half
match.
of the Fantastics.
Love some Bobby Fulton.
Yeah, so it's Congo, Madman with David Spector. He's been traveling everywhere, killing as a manager. He's awesome. Darkness Enterprises. I mean, this match is a crazy match for like me to be a part of, like my brain at this time. Because like you have Congo Kong, Madman Fulton, and Spector. I mean, he killed.
And
absolutely
Madman
killed.
Fulton was probably shortly just coming off Impact Wrestling and WWE TV.
I mean,
and
MLW
NXT.
too. He was part of
MLW, that's right.
And you got Slick Rick, who's like the goat of like all
Ring
announcers.
announcers.
Justin Xavier, I mean, one of the best high flyers.
He's great.
One of the best high flyers in this area. And Bobby Fulton's our manager. And then there's me, PartyMike.
Hey, don't
One of
sell
these
yourself
things is
short.
not like the other.
It just feels different. I was like, man, I don't feel out of place. I felt like I felt in with
Felt
it.
like you
but
belong.
like it was just like, wow, this is kind of cool. Like,
Anybody thinking, man, if the kid me could see me now.
Oh, I'd freak out.
he'd
I'd be
blow his
freaking
mind.
out.
What would you say motivates you?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a really good one, man. Over here with killer questions over here. Probably two things I would say. One of them is being better than Creed Costello.
Yep,
Obviously.
I knew that.
I mean, that goes without saying.
As far as like what motivates me, it sounds really bad, but like succeeding out of spite of others, almost in a way of people who like looking back and being like, man, Mike, you're fat, you're blah 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 blah, like growing up and stuff like that. Looking back and being like, okay, cool, dude, you keep doing your stuff. I'm gonna be, I'm over here working guys on TV. Like it feels cool. I'm not to a point where I'm like, I'm signed and stuff like that and everything, but like,
Sheesh. That woman right there is passing out food. Buckeyes.
Like you're,
and I didn't get any. I love Buckeyes. What? I never noticed that this entire time.
what?
I posted this.
She bought in like Buckeyes.
And she didn't give him none?
Didn't give nobody.
He's PartyMike, damn it.
I am now upset.
But that motivation is good motivation because that drives you to want to succeed.
Oh, absolutely. And seeing like like where my friends and people were like within wrestling, like saying that Carson's on NWA, and that's a guy I trained with, like I personally trained with.
Yep.
Justin, a person that got me to start training and stuff. He trained with Cody Rhodes, and he's traveling all over the country. Guys that I'm with, and it's like Savion True, another guy who's like he wrestled on WWE TV, like that's all he wrestled on WWE TV. That's awesome.
Damn straight.
Main event against Veer Mahan. And it wasn't like a 2-minute squash. He had offense, like having people that I train with and people that help me and blah 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 stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I gotta start. I mean, I want to be like my friends. I want to be with my friends, and like so like that makes me want to be better at what I do and everything.
Exactly. That's the kind of motivation that a lot of us need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you want to succeed where your haters try to say that you won't. And
That's a good motivator.
I've actually seen past haters that were hating on you whenever I was going to go get pictures for this thumbnail. I'm like, who's been calling this man fat? Because how the hell are you that when you're not?
So I am a bigger guy. I always have been like a kind of like a thicker guy. Like most of my life, I had one point where I was a lot thinner. Probably my senior year of high school. So my junior and senior year, I did trade school. So I did a trade. I did personal training and athletic training. So I got myself in really, really good shape. I think I was down to 205 and I had a 6-pack. Like I looked really good for no reason at all. And I graduated. I ended up gaining weight back. So like right now I'm at my heaviest. And I know I'm a thicker guy. I know I got a little bit of a party belly.
I mean, I got a bit of a party belly too.
But like, I can also keep up with the guys. I can also keep up with the guys that are like $150. You know what I mean?
Yep.
With no problem. I think I do plan on actually dropping some weight. I think I'm at 250 right now. I think, so give or take. My goal is like 225. Just for me personally, and then I'll drop more if I need to. But like nonetheless, call me fat, like whatever, like dude, like cool, sounds awesome. That's
just their go-to insult.
That's like it's low-hanging fruit.
Oh, it absolutely is, dude. Like
it really is.
Like I'll give you some good ones to throw at me.
Yeah,
if you want good insults, I'll give you some.
Because that calling someone fat is kind of stupid because you're not fat.
I'm a big guy.
He's a big
You're
guy.
a big guy, but you're not fat.
I'm what was it?
He's PHAT.
You're big boned and beautiful.
Dude, I'm thick. I'm telling
I'm thick too. Look at me.
Dude, Triple C. What was it? Gabriel Iglesias, the comedian. He's always like, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. It's like,
That's right. We're all fluffy. And you know that insult is old as hell.
It is.
If they're gonna come to a wrestling show, at least have some kind of new type of insult.
Yeah, throw something good at me. Come on, man. I'll give you some.
Exactly.
I like to look at the comments too. I'm kind of weird. I like to see what people are saying.
Yeah, I would too, because you want to make sure.
My favorite comment is my favorite insult I do to people, but it's only if I know you, I'll say it.
Yeah.
I go normal. They'll start going, how dare you?
My favorite one has always been the I hope you ever
really... I like how you try to do the machine gun chop, Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
It's like what we do when we goof off. When me and Johnny goof off, we'll start doing that, and I'll pretend to do that to him.
The Kibashi spot. Yeah. Omega does that. I hate it.
Yeah. Oh, he lays that son of a bitch.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah. Adrian Alexander told us a story that, like, he took a clothesline, and he went inside out, ass over tea kettle. By the time he landed, he was...
Oh.
You know, funny. Adrian hates this story, but I love to tell it. Adrian's one of the few people. So Adrian, I swear, and I don't know if it was. I never went to go check it out. I swear he dislocated my jaw, like when I was still super green. We were working a match, and he's chopping me in each corner. He calls, and we're going for the last one, and he stops, and he throws a forearm. And it was just like, however I was placed, I just went, so I'm on the ground like this. I feel my jaw physically going, it's other way, so this way.
For a shoot?
Man.
Oh, no, it was. I felt like it was like this.
Oh, it was like
I was like, hey, put me down. Puts me down, and I'm on the ground going like this.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And like to this day, he'll like we'll always make jokes about it. Like, it was just like he threw a forearm. It was just I was positioned weird. And like he when he had his kid, I saw him recently after he had his kid at a show, and he holds his kid up and he pretends to throw it hit the kid's forearm and like at me like he's doing the same thing. And I'm like, dude, you suck. But Omega gives probably the worst chops.
Did you get a call, Dan?
No, it looks like someone tried to text me.
Oh.
He's popular over here playing
Is
music.
that your girlfriend message?
Seriously.
I mean, I am the podcast god. I do get a lot of them.
I'm just saying.
But you know,
oh man, who was this?
watching you this April when you debuted for EWA, it put in perspective. Oh wait, Michael Scott.
I just
Part of my character is on this. This is going to be
Hey,
ruin the ratings.
Michael
Is
Scott, dude, what the hell, bro?
It is how Superfly John Lee is trying to end the show by having the fire department shut down the studio due to the noxious fumes.
Why you gotta
Michael
hate
Scott,
Michael?
come on.
Okay,
Michael,
so here's
he
the
hates
thing.
everybody.
I got booked for
Bring
New
in
South.
Francis.
I got booked for New South, and he made a comment, called me PartyMike, and it has not died since then. So everything I post, I always get a thing being like, "Hey man, how'd that work?" I mean the aroma. And I'm like, "Why don't you quit, dude?" Michael, ban him for life.
Yep,
Type,
he's
type,
banned.
type. Ban for
He's
life,
banned.
dude.
You're
Watch him
banned,
be the
Michael.
one to
You're
cut the
banned.
promo to win the tickets to sit with us just to piss us off, man.
And Michael will. He'll be like, you know what? You guys hate on me. You banned me. Well, you know what? I deserve those damn tickets because I'm Michael Scott and I like to bust your balls.
He's so funny.
I didn't do it, but I did suspend it for 15 minutes.
Did you really? Yeah. Can we also ban Creed Costello just because it's funny?
Yeah, yeah. That'd be funny. Creek guy still comes like, I want what that asshole saying on there. Comes on there, finds out he can't see it at all.
He commented, so I shared it. He commented on it and goes, "Mike is on the show." Oh man.
Man, I tell you what, Creek Costello hates you. He'd be like, I mean, he woke up this morning, he chose violence. He's like, I can't
I'm
believe
about
it.
to pull up a picture of this guy just so everybody else can see this
Michael
guy.
Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll be a hater. I don't
I've
even
seen
care.
it.
I'll be a hater.
That's
I don't even
right.
He hates on like a lot
We're
of
going to
people.
drink the haterade.
Somebody at a show was
care.
telling...
I mean, look how small this guy is. I mean,
Oh,
look at him.
Creed? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we hate this guy.
Creek Costello,
We
buddy.
hate Creed Costello, dude.
Creek Costello get mad because you dunked on him.
Dude,
That's his
If
only.
you were at EWA show and you saw Creed Costello try to dance, I apologize.
I apologize.
Seek therapy because it wasn't good.
Dude, you're entitled to like reimbursement for something.
Justin did better dancing there in the corner than
Getting
Creek
beat?
Costello did before.
Justin Xavier has the worst gritty of all time. I will say that. We were at a show in Zanesville, Ohio, and he goes to hit the gritty, and it was probably single-handedly the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
What's the gritty?
It's a popular dance that people do. Jamar Chase from the Bengals does it. It's like the dance he does. Well, Justin does it, and he calls it like the skitty or whatever, because he's just tall and lanky. It doesn't work. I'll have to find the video of it later, but it's pretty.
Was that show Desire Pro Wrestling?
Yes, it was.
I knew it because you said Zanesville, Ohio.
Zanesville, Ohio, Desire Pro Wrestling. Yeah.
That's right. Their
That's
current,
Gary Gandy's, right?
Yep.
Yep.
their current champion is Kellen Craven.
Dude, Kellen is Kellen's a dog too. I mean, I wrestled him before at the show. That was my second match up there, I think.
We actually had him on the show earlier this year.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. Oh, well, shoot.
You got to check it out, brother.
Yeah, Kellen's killer. Has a really nasty kick to the face.
He does.
I found out the hard way.
I know that.
Oh yeah.
But meeting you earlier this year, it put things in perspective. Not only is there great talent all around, but there's PartyMike Howard. There's Justin Xavier, RK Hangover, great tag teams that we should be getting onto the show.
I'm just saying, we'll have to get Justin on here. We'll have to see what
That's
he's got
right.
going on.
Have Justin and you together.
I'm just
the RK Hangover.
He's so big. I mean, he's a multi-champ right now in multiple places. I mean, he's all over the place.
That's a hard worker right there.
Yes, he is. I think he holds like one tag belt, a heavyweight, a cruiserweight, and I think one more after that too. if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's funny. I always say we're 2-time APW champions, but it's 2 different APWs: Ascend and then Allied.
Yep.
Because we have the belts for Allied Pro right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. But hey, you've been putting in that work.
Beat Tyler
taking
Logan
notes.
and
Tyler
Adrian
Logan.
Alexander.
You got any questions for him, Sean?
I've already asked all I'm going to ask. I can't think of anything else. Sorry.
Come on,
I'm
Sean.
asking.
Want to ask about my skincare routine or anything?
No,
Yeah.
there's nothing on it. No new questions.
Hey,
no new
Mike.
questions.
What about your skincare routine?
I clean my body.
I use soap and water.
Soap, and then sometimes if I'm feeling fancy, I use a lotion.
Why use that fancy old salt and pepper?
What am
Salt
I
and
going to
pepper.
ask? Does he shave his balls? What, Johnny? What do you want me to ask?
I mean, if you got any questions,
Does he
about
wipe from with his right hand or his left hand? What the hell, Johnny?
well, he wanted to know if
I
you
don't
white.
want to know nothing.
You want to know nothing. Nothing.
That's right, nothing.
I'm just asking what.
But who would you say has been your favorite opponent to work with?
Not the easiest. We know that's Creed Costello.
obviously,
Because that's like a walk in.
Yeah, it's a walk in the park.
Dude, it's a walk. It's nothing. No, my favorite opponent, probably Carson Drake, honestly.
Carson
I
Drake.
would have to say Carson. I've wrestled him probably going on 10 times now, give or take some.
Yeah.
Always just a swell time. I try not to make myself laugh every time he yells at the crowd, but it's really funny sometimes. He does say some stuff, and I'm like, it's kind of funny.
He will. You can't get mad at him because you want to start laughing.
I really want to sometimes.
I watched a match at EWA.
Was it the handicap match?
It was a handicap
Oh.
match. Him
Oh,
and
man.
Oliver Gunner against
Who was it? Matatrea.
Matatrea. The whole match was nothing but a whole rib.
Oh, yeah.
It was rib work.
Carson did
I
live
mean-
commentary. He held a mic the entire time and did commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, at the show, that was
He
awesome.
took the
I beat
press
myself
slam
because I
off the
didn't
top
get to
rope,
watch it.
and he goes, my bizak hurts. I'm like, dude.
And the funny thing is that Matt Trey about that time was supposed to win our championship.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he?
He did win it,
yeah.
but then he was injured.
Yeah,
They had-
by his finger.
I mean, I'm just saying, I was supposed to wrestle him for that belt, but he backed out. So he's hurt.
Also,
Just saying.
he cut the power to the building and because he didn't want to face
That was
Alexander.
Adrian Alexander and Scott Diamond. We've already established that, Johnny.
No, it was obviously Matt Trey.
Matatrea was already at the building. How did he cut the power to the whole city?
He cut the power to the other city so he could show up and then say, "I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. It was Adrian and Scott."
He was there before Adrian and Scott got there.
That was just an excuse that he had to
Likely
make up.
so, yeah, okay.
I think it was Creed Costello. I really do.
Yeah,
But
you're
he
right.
wasn't even booked that night.
That's the guy that we didn't even think about.
I'm
Creed
just
Costello, I
saying.
knew it. I
Nobody's
knew it.
thought about it. I'm just saying.
The whole time, Creed Costello's been cutting the power to people's buildings. You know what? That's gonna become the new blame game. Anything that bad
Dude,
happens,
when in doubt, it's
it's
Creed Costello.
always Creed Costello.
I hate Creed Costello.
Because he's still mad about getting dunked
I
on
swear
by
he-
PartyMike. Hey, I
I
can't.
swear the manager
I
right
mean-
there looks like he could be Paul Ellering.
I feel
just
like
in a
Creed
different-
Costello's-
like, he could be Paul Ellering's twin brother.
Wait, who are you talking about? What did you say?
The manager.
Oh, I can see that.
He looks
Oh,
like
I
Paul,
can too.
like Paul now.
I can see that.
I can
Okay.
too.
Former Road Warriors manager.
Oh, up here's where I was getting knocked out. Or where I didn't get knocked out. But this was pretty great. So Justin goes for the dive here on Congo. We're about to
No,
get
it
to-
was Fulton.
Oh, that's what I mean. Thank you.
Yeah,
Lord.
man, fault.
I'm all.
Because there's Congo right there.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
sitting there getting all hyped.
And headbutt.
Bamoose.
And he's knocked out. You know who's to blame for that?
That was a
Creed
nice.
Costello.
That was a nice spinning headbutt.
Oh, just get ready for the what sends me packing here. This was my first one of 3 matches this night.
3.
Oh.
And we saw the second one with.
You saw the third
So
one.
you had
You saw
3
the third one.
Oh, that was the third one.
Yeah, the
So
third
you-
one was the
you
one
had
with Carson
wrestled-
Drake.
Like, did 2 other workers not show up, and you had to just cover it up,
Then
or was
we
it?
couple things shifted around, and just I was available, and I was like, hey, I mean,
Oh.
I'll work.
Look at this. Nick Depp just chiming in. He said, Party Man Cam versus Party Mike versus the Party Animal Justin Storm.
Book it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds like
Book
a
it.
great
Somebody-
damn match.
I'm just saying, we'll need somebody to book it.
Also, I think that Nick Depp wants to wrestle you, Party Man Cam, and a few others.
You think so?
He came to EWA for a reason. He wants to fight their best.
So, speaking of EWA, you are in the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match next month for the Heritage Championship.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You got some good competition. You got Joseph Miles. You got big time Ethan Heyer. And you got Mr. By the Book Gaston LaRue.
Yeah, I got some tough
All
competition.
great competitors.
But what's your thoughts?
What's
on
your
the match?
thoughts on, I mean, we obviously know you're going to win.
Oh, man, come on. All right.
Now, would you rather make it a 5-way and have Creed Costello in there just for shits
if
and
you
gigs?
Put Creed in there,
Just for shits and gigs.
Creed will cheat, though. You just know
won't
it.
cheat.
He'll stay out of the match. He'll be like, I'll let these guys fight. And
Hey,
then when
speaking of
Party
which-
Mike's down, I'm going to sneak in, roll up, get the win, and out of there.
Nick Depp, you left your sparkly jacket at EWA on Saturday.
And
Party
now-
Man Cam has it.
Speaking of
Now
Creed
I'm gonna take it.
Speaking of Creed Costello, he said, I heard Party Mike doesn't use his blinker at intersections. Now he's trying
Text one
to
to no one, Creed.
now he's taking shots
Dude,
at
he's
your
taking
drive.
shots at my personality. That was a deep one right there, dude.
I mean,
Wow.
is it really necessary? If everybody else has it, why should I?
Dude, I bet you Creed uses like conditioner all over his body. Like,
I mean, he
doesn't use
looks
shampoo.
like the type.
He just uses conditioner.
He looks like the
everywhere.
type to do that.
He would do that.
I heard they posed for Playgirl.
No, that was Carson Drake.
No,
He literally did. He showed up picture, said, I'm going to be on Pliz Gizzle next month. I'm like,
Gizzle.
dude, no!
I mean,
Oh,
I
He's
mean,
doing pictures with towels. He was pointing at them. I said, dude,
Ah.
what the hell?
he said it's Pam spray.
They use Pam spray. Oh, my God. I love it.
So that's what he sprays all over his body. Is Pam.
dude, he's the type of guy that puts like the sunscreen just on the tip of his nose.
And he doesn't
He's the one
sunscreen
with the-
nothing else.
That'll go to the beach and have just that lotion right
It's
there in the
not
nose.
even over here. It's just right here.
Creed Costello's the type of guy that looks at Party Mike and the first thing he thinks is, he fucking dunked on me.
Dude, he thinks I'm 0-3 against this guy.
He probably he probably's like, if it's 0 and 3, does that mean that I'm the one that's 3 and he's the 0?
Hold on, let's- Hi, Mom.
Oh, is that your mom? Hi, Mrs. Party Mike.
Hello, Party Mike's mom.
I'm on a podcast right now. Sorry.
Put her in. Put her up to the phone. Let's say hi. Let's have mom tell stories.
Say hi, Mom.
Hey everyone!
Hello.
Hello.
Hi! Party Mike's mom here.
All right, I'm hanging up.
Oh.
I blame Creed Costello for that.
Dude,
he
Creed
put
is-
your mom up to calling.
Oh, he probably did.
He's like, you don't know how I got her number, but I found it, and now I'm texting her to call you now.
Dude, Creed Costello wears 2 different socks. Like,
Don't hate.
I think I've seen
I
that.
hate him. but he wears like one short one, one long one.
Okay,
He's the
that's
type
just
of
dumb.
guy-
That's
That's what I meant. So I should
Oh, okay.
clarify. That's my bad.
not 2 different colors.
Oh no.
One
They're
like
the
an
same
ankle
color.
sock, one up to his knee.
Oh.
He's the type of guy to conspire against Party Mike because
Hey, Creed
he
Costello,
still tore up over a dunk.
I'm gonna say you had a good match with Party Man Cam. Just don't try to dance. I'm horrified, brother. Still.
You make us dancing look really bad, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Like that was.
Now
really
I'm not a good dancer. I got no rhythm at all. But dude, you make me look like Fred Astaire, bro. I'm just
Seriously.
saying.
Just saying.
Andrew G. Browning, yeah. That's a good buddy right there. Andrew G.
Speaking of
Browning.
which, that no good Jacob Ratliff, he agrees with the Party Man Cam, Party Mike, and the Party Animal Justin Storm. Thank you, Jacob Ratliff.
Ratliff!
That's what I'm talking about.
That was a fun match. I had an EWA actually.
Yep.
Had-
Big dude.
Hey, we can actually find it on here because
Go
I
look
got
it
that
up.
on there
bro.
actually. That was a killer match actually. Beat the tar out of me. And I beat the tar out of him. That was a fun time. There it is.
That's right,
Yeah.
right there.
Jacob Ratliff.
Hey, Jacob Ratliff. Oh, look, that guy's been at all. You know that fan with the headband just now? He's been at all KPW shows and now EWA
I know what
shows.
show that is.
That's right.
That's the show we met.
That's right. A damn good show.
Oh, the referee, one of my good friends.
He is a
Ken.
damn good
So
ref.
nice. Super nice guy.
He really is. I've known him since he was a little kid. Where was I at? I must have went to the bathroom while I was on the podcast with y'all.
Hey, I actually like this setup.
I do like that, but
I understand from a perspective
from the
that
camera perspective, they changed
it
it
does
back
show.
to
It does do well on television.
Yeah. There's some stuff.
There I am. There's that sexy guy walking through.
There
Who the
he
hell was
is.
that?
That's some sexy beast right there. I'm
One
telling
handsome
you.
man right there.
Yes, I am. Thank you. My girlfriend would think so.
Oh, look, there
but
he is
she
right
hates me.
there. Oh no! Oh
There
no!
I
Chuck.
am.
There's someone crazy sitting there in red hair.
I
Hey, leave her
feel like
alone.
I feel like that guy was supporting Jacob Ratliff a little too much. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yep, I saw that. And look, I also think that Creek Costello was there in secret.
No, he wasn't
supporting Jacob Ratliff.
He wasn't there.
He was there. A likely story. He could
He
have been
was-
there.
We knew not to let him in that night.
Yeah.
We were short talents if we had to pick somebody.
Hey, Jacob gave high price. He said one of my favorite matches I had this year.
Who was that goof that just walked by
Oh,
and did
thank
thumbs
you.
up?
That is a great match,
We'll
though.
have to have another match. Like that was like a genuine good time. Get some good pictures out of this one too. Actually, our photographer does an amazing.
She does a
Yep,
great
Regina
job.
Rickard.
Yes.
She does great.
So
She just started doing it just for the heck of it.
Really? Did I know that?
Yeah, she just did it. So I do a good job. You think you could use a photography?
Yeah.
Got signed up right away.
There are a lot of places. Like I always make sure I mention this. There's a lot of places that like in wrestling in general that like people don't get like the credit they should. So like ring crew, referees, photographers, videographers, commentary, people in the back working on stuff, agents in the match. Like there's, I always make sure I try to give credit when credit due, and they have like all these people.
There's
deserve-
Taylor right
deserve
there in the
credit.
corner taking pictures.
She always gets some good pictures of me too.
She does.
She always
takes
does.
great pictures.
There's a phenomenal photo. We had a match with DWO, one of my favorite tag matches I think I've had. Only one of easily. I'm on the outside. Justin hits the big pin, and I'm over there. I'm just posing like it's Playgirl, just over here, just like this.
I've seen that.
And they get the two. I'm like, what are you talking about, the two?
Look, who is that?
Man, what an inappropriate shirt.
I know, right? And you smacked his hand, and he's like, "Oh, should I be mad or just point at the guy?"
Point at that.
And this is a great match because it's two different styles.
I
come
forget.
together.
I apologize for my dancing. Like I said, I got no rhythm. I don't claim to have any. I was just having a good old time.
Hey, it's better than
Hey,
Creek
it
Costello,
wasn't.
though.
Well, you
It
know,
is
hey,
better than Creek
It is
Costello. I'll
not
give you
the
that.
worst dancing I've seen in the EWA arena before.
That honor goes to Creek Costello.
Oh,
Oh, Andrew Dubrowning goes, Jacob who? Oh, you know that no good Jacob Ratliff.
What were
boy.
you going to say, Party Mike?
about the match actually coming up. I went off on a tangent. I started talking like this, and I go, meow.
Yeah.
Squirrel. But great opponents. I mean, Joseph Miles, someone who's a bit more newer into the biz, so we'll have to see what.
Yep.
I mean, he's kind of a wild card there. I mean, I don't know what to expect out of him. We've seen some kind of footage, but not a lot yet. So kind of something like to worry about in that aspect.
Exactly.
Big time Ethan Hire. I mean,
He's 7 foot tall.
7 foot tall. I'm just saying, 7 foot tall. He's the high flyer, and that's kind of counters against what my kind of style is. So that's something I kind of have to watch out for there
Yep.
too. I'm more of a brawling, kind of use my lower center of gravity type of guy. He's a guy that he does the opposite. He's going to get over top of me while I'm using my lower center of gravity. So I got to watch out for that. And then Gaston LaRue. Gaston's probably as low, not lower, but as low as Creek Costello on my list right now of people I do not like at the moment.
They could be brothers. I mean, they got the hair.
Andrew Dubrowning said Jacob liked biscuits. We
That
would
was out of
call it
pocket.
biscuit. He hated it. Say
But
what you will about Jacob Ratliff. He is a great technical wrestler.
I saw you and Gaston during that brawl. You ran up and you grabbed him by the hair because he was trying to get away.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely grabbed him by the hair. It's not his first time doing that, then. There's been multiple times where he's done that. New South, when I had my New South debut, same kind of idea. Kept trying to get away. Little skeevy kid he is.
Yeah.
Can't stand him sometimes.
He's reaching almost the Creek Costello level.
He's getting close. I mean, he's
Next thing you know, you're going to start hearing him talk about that damn PartyMike dunked on me.
You know what? If I can get a chance to get a basketball hoop there, you know what? That's what I'll do. For the 4-way, I'm bringing a basketball hoop with me.
Hell yeah.
Oh!
That was great.
Look at that.
That was
You
a
go
good
for a
pass.
suplex, he
Yeah.
counters it and do a scoop slam. Good.
That right there is why Jacob Ratliff is one of the best today.
I've
People
known,
shouldn't be sleeping on him.
Referee Kenneth before he even grew the beard. I've known him for years.
Reminds me a lot of like Omega, honestly, as far as how he works and everything.
Yeah.
So
Jacob
like,
Ratliff, yeah.
like I always do. So I always make sure to get tape study in. I mean, I think you should. We're professional athletes. We need to do the same thing as any professional athlete would. And we got to do tape study. I watch a lot of his stuff, and I'm like, okay, cool. I've worked Omega. I have a general idea of how this guy's going to be, and especially after watching a lot of his stuff. Two guys I respect as far as how they work, and I mean you'll see in this match specifically, you'll see a whole different kind of style and everything of how you normally would see PartyMike. PartyMike's more of a kind of happy go lucky, fun, having a great time type of guy.
That's right.
What is the date for the EWA show? That
EWA, I think that's January
13th.
Is that 13th?
I believe so.
or January 16th, I think.
We'll double check.
13th.
Drum
Don't
roll,
know.
please. 13th.
Hell yeah.
January 13th.
Told you.
Yeah, take that.
Listen, the podcast god doesn't have time to be going
You don't
over his
have
phone
time to
doing
do
anything
nothing
else.
with your
I
curfew
book,
at home.
I book. I be on time. I get
What's
my
that
priorities
supposed to
straight,
mean?
and I do so much. I ain't got time to be looking at the flyers.
You ain't doing nothing, I guess, in that case, are you?
He does a lot.
No.
Man, make it like you don't do nothing. Look at that.
I did
Not
show
that.
up
Look at
late
that.
to set up.
No,
by the
that's
time I got
different.
there, the ring was pretty much up. Well,
Yeah.
at least the
It got
frame of
quick.
it. But
Ugh.
I had personal things I had to get squared away. I couldn't take. No, seriously, it was something that couldn't be avoided. It was.
Yeah.
Somebody very near and dear to me was sick, and I was taking care
I
of them.
mean, yeah, personal life. I mean, you have to have a personal life in there.
Yeah,
You have to make sure
you do.
Your life
Ben
is taken care of.
Houston, good evening, sir.
Howdy.
Hell yeah, Benjamin Houston. Senior.
Okay, but I'm not a gentleman, so I guess that's you.
Hey,
too.
we say we not talking to Johnny or this.
I'm a gentleman and he's a gentleman.
I've already admitted
Party
I'm not
Mike.
one.
But
He's talking to me.
who's not a
But
gentleman?
no,
Creed
like,
Costello.
Creed Costello, dude. I'm telling you. I think we've talked more about Creed than we have anything else on this thing so far.
pretty much.
You know
Which,
why?
I'll
That's
take
the
it.
thing.
Hey, I'll take it, man. Honestly.
You know why? Because we know that other shows have asked you who you trained you and all that. So we just bring you on and we're letting the people see your personality.
Yeah.
Letting them see who PartyMike is.
Well, I am me.
And
I
you know-
am me and me and I. I'm just-
Creed Costello, he made this about himself when he started making that little stats about you today.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Like, he knew that you coming on here, and he just had to make it about him. I guess because he realized that he's 0-3,
On three.
and you dunked on him, and also
0-3, and you dunked on him. It's 4. It's you're 4 now.
Pretty
yeah.
That dunking on him. I mean, come on.
and you have better dancing than he does.
night and day.
Like his dancing is so
I got
bad.
better dancing than he doesn't. You've seen me try to dance. I tell you what, I'm going to let you in on a story. Johnny, I'll tell him the story. I don't care. I'm a good storyteller. Larry D, wrestler, he used to run shows at his bar that he ran, matches in there. There was one night after the show, and there'd be an after party at the bar. We'd take the chairs out. We'd leave the ring up because that would take too long.
Yeah.
We'd do a little, get the dance floor out, get some music playing. This guy, from the time the last bell rang and the wrestlers left the ring, go to the back to get changed, this motherfucker would dance, cut a rug. He went from the cut a rug from the matches till closing time. Did not stop to catch a breath. Didn't stop to get a Coke, something to drink. Didn't even stop to use the bathroom. I mean, if he had to use the bathroom, he went. Obviously, he ain't doing all that. But he didn't stop. He went in. He had 4, count them, 4 older ladies, golden girls, so to speak. They were all over him. 2 of them, like he
Well,
was.
of course. I mean, look at him.
I mean, he was
That
all
Bay
over.
man. That Bay Arthur.
That was that night.
It's that jacket. I'm telling you.
That was the night you brought one of those jackets to the show because we talked you into because you only wore it for the Jim Chadwick Memorial Show for New South, and then you weren't going to use it all the time. I said, Johnny, that's your thing. Do it. You were like, at first you were like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I said, me and Andy, was busting with you. We go to pick you up. Andy's like, Johnny, get the jacket.
I mean, it worked.
You weren't going to do it. You wore it that night, man. He doesn't go anywhere without the jacket.
It's basically a tribute
I saw
to-
him in Kroger's a few weeks back, and he was wearing that in Kroger's.
It's a tribute to Jim and Jim.
Yeah, but you've made
things
it
like
your own
this.
style. The hat, yeah.
And I had those Golden Girls on me like right.
They
up
were
all
all
close.
over.
I had Bay Arthur. I had
But you also remember
Judy
we
White
got
on me.
sick
I
right
had Betty
afterwards,
White
too.
as well. Woo!
My God, he was all over. Woo!
I tell you what, never knock a Golden Girl when you try her out.
I'll tell you what.
You got any road stories?
Oh, I got too many, and some of them I can't tell. So let's.
What can you tell though?
So there was a trip we took. We were supposed to go to a show in Indiana. It was one of my trainers. We were going to pick him up, Tom Sharp, Carson, me, and then Big Dalton. I call him Capital Dalton. Dalton McKenzie, if you've seen him.
Yes,
before.
we've
Yep.
seen him. He's
At New South and
he's
EWA.
exceptional.
Oh yeah, you've seen it. You can't miss him. So it's a blizzard outside. It's like snow and ice everywhere. So Carson's like, I'm gonna drive. I'm like, all right, man. California boy driving in the snow. We'll see how that goes. Carson starts driving. And he's like sliding everywhere. He goes, "Rrrr," and then eventually he hits a curb, and then hits it hard. He gets out, tries to tire. Goes, cool, we're good. Gets to the next stoplight. His car won't stop. He's pressing the brakes. Nothing. Nothing. He eventually just puts his hands up and goes, whatever, and just hits the car in front of him.
DJ Hootie Hoo, we're good and Mary. It'll be closer more till 11 when we get him home. But
Andy will
Mary,
bring him
we'll
home.
bring him home.
Andy will bring him home.
We'll make sure he gets home.
Andy will be here, Party Mike. The
Speaking
reason why he's
of
not
the
here is because
devil,
Creed Costello.
Dalton McKenzie.
Creed Costello took his will out. That's why.
Shit it.
This is another Carson Drake match. Hate
But there's Dalton McKenzie.
Dalton McKenzie, you can't miss him. Giant dude.
That man is jacked.
Tell
You
me
all
what-
have seen what he did to Carson Drake at New South.
Oh,
Just
He
bang
beat the
You know,
hell out of
New
his
South's
head
got
into that
pole
pole.
in the middle. They
oh,
can't get
beat
rid of
him
it.
senseless.
Yeah, just bing.
Dalton's another guy where it's like, just
Why
absolutely
is he
like,
not signed?
like
Exactly.
like just the look alone, just looking at him, it's like, wow, he should be somewhere right now.
Yeah.
Why is he not?
Why ain't you signed? Because you got the look.
I'm trying.
I'm telling you right now, if they don't sign you,
Yeah.
they're idiots.
I do what I can.
Yep.
I will say I do what I can. People always ask me, what's your goal in wrestling? My goal is the next step. I don't want to set a goal and be like, I want to go to WWE, and then, I'm focused on that. Then my eyes are closed to everything else around me. When I could have a better opportunity and bigger goals somewhere else.
Right.
So, where I'm at now, cool. Well, my next step, my goal now is the next step. My goal after that is the next step and the next step. I'm going to take wrestling as far as I can. I mean, again, same thing. If I have to spite others, I will.
Right.
But I'll continue to do it, and I'll do it as I do now. Bigger stages and as I continue on. But, again, Dalton, super talented. Carson, super talented. All guys out of Cincinnati. These Cincinnati guys, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on them.
Don't sleep on
seriously.
Cincinnati wrestling. That's a great wrestling team.
And then you got guys like Lord Crew and get Jack Vaughn. Jack Vaughn,
The veteran.
I love Jack Vaughn.
thigh slap. all guys that are just absolutely exuberant of talent. And then I finally got the chance to work with Aaron Williams for the first time. I have not been in practice, training, nothing at all. Never had a chance to work. I talk with him a lot. Just a talented brain for the business. God, working with him, I just
What's up, Andy on Trovo?
He's on Trovo, guys.
Howdy.
Somebody's on. Nice guy, Andy. So she'll be here soon.
But just exuberant of talent. Like walking in, I was like, I'm not sure, and then I got in the ring with him, and I was like, I feel fine now, actually.
Aaron Williams, I'm telling you, a star.
You don't sleep on him.
Everybody says, this person should be signed. This person should be signed. Aaron Williams, the fact that he's not signed at the very moment and like a top star somewhere, I got a big big name company is like it's a
shame.
It's a shame to the business as a whole. And there's multiple guys like that. Again, like Jack. I mean, I'm not like to look down the other guys. Jack Vaughn, Aaron. You have Carson, Justin. You got all these guys all based out of Cincinnati now. They may not be from. I don't. Most of them are. A couple aren't. But like the fact that they aren't somewhere already now at this point, crazy.
Exactly.
I remember Jack Vaughn before he became Jack Vaughn, but that's another story.
Good old Dooner.
Jack Vaughn's got
Muldoon, you know it. Dooner.
Jack Vaughn's got those great videos.
I told him that one time when I met him that day I went to a Future Great Wrestling. He was there. He goes, "Yeah, I remember you as Muldoon." He goes, "Let's keep that." I said, "Don't worry, bro. Secret saving me." Whoops.
My favorite thing is that the people that get mad because of his videos.
I said, dude, that's the beauty of it.
Good. Go let them get angry.
And the people that gets angry about it, they pretty much they're calling attention to themselves. Because
they're the ones sharing. They're the ones sharing it, commenting that they hate it, and it's getting more views.
It's great.
Like, cool, dude.
Your haters become your biggest fans.
Seriously, they do. I mean, whether they intentionally do it or not.
If you hate somebody and you don't block them, you're just a fan. That's it.
Man, am I a fan of Costello?
No, not you.
That's different.
Not you.
No, that's different. That's
I'm talking
different.
in general.
That's different
I'm
because
in general. If you're gonna unfriend me or whatever, but you're still gonna try to follow what I'm doing, you are a fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not like you specifically, PartyMike.
But that's different because
it's Creed.
Chris Costello didn't block you, so technically, Chris Costello is your biggest fan.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I don't know.
He remembers specifically
I know we're talking about Creed Costello a lot. This may be a Beetlejuice type thing. Don't say the name too many times.
That's too late. He's probably at the door right now.
He probably like, should I go in there and just fight?
Up to it just like this, like they're talking about me.
Yeah, he like I want to do something, but I can't.
I said what I said about Creed Costello. I am cool with it.
But what are your dream matches?
My dream matches? Obviously, the wrestle one of the my favorites. Obviously, would be like the ones my pillars or my foundation of wrestling. I would love an Arcade Hangover Kevin and Sami Zayn match like that right there.
That would be a great match.
That would be
because I obviously still like a lot of styles from the both of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, like the underdog babies selling from Sami and the size comparison with me and Kevin Owens, we're very similar in size overall. So I mean, I steal both from them, but that match is a dream match tag wise. As far as singles, I mean, I have to say CM Punk. It's that's again one of my all time. That's one of my number ones. I mean, I have to say him. If I don't say him, then what am I doing?
Exactly.
I mean, as far as around on the indies and stuff like that, I would say a lot of those Cincy guys that are killing it right now are really good. My number one though, I always say is Jack Vaughn for sure though.
Hell yeah!
We were actually booked for a match to wrestle each other at Ascent. It was at a bar show and it was supposed to rain horribly that day. We're like, crap, this sucks. So we all went out to Buffalo Rings and Rings. We sat there the entire day. And it did not rain one time, and we were in the same area, and I was so upset. I was like, "Crap, this sucks." So Jack's a match I have to have.
Right.
I would like to see that match. Now that you mention it.
Oh yeah, and there's so many other guys, and it's I feel like thinking off the top of my head, it's it's horrible for me to think of some of these, but you have Marty Clay for sure. Marty Clay is
a true star,
uber talented,
and one of our closest friends.
He's so humble and he's so teachable.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
Still to this day.
Yes, he is. How long has he been wrestling for?
He's
About
been 4 years.
4 years?
4 years,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
He was still in high school when he had his first match.
Really?
And put this in
Did not know that.
perspective, Adrian Alexander has been sub business 5 years and he already runs his own company.
Just saying.
Mark Clay's been it 4 years. How long before we see Mark Clay be a company runner?
Oh, he's
already got it
eyes
down.
on him from WWE. AEW's got eyes on him everywhere.
And
He's
someone's calling. Hold up.
that's an Ohio number. That might be Justin.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who's this?
Hello, is this Justin Xavier?
I'm gonna see if I know the number.
Because I.
Yeah, that's Justin.
Hello.
What up, Justin
What's
Xavier?
up, Justin Xavier?
Dude, I got a question for Party Mike.
What's up, buddy?
Can I swear on the air?
Yes,
Do
you
it.
can.
Who the fuck likes the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Justin!
That's all I gotta say.
Well, first off, you're from Ohio. Damn!
Hey,
I was gonna
he
say
big
something.
he big legged you.
Ban him down!
Yeah, Justin Xavier, you got banned by your own tag team partner now.
You know what? You just made the list.
Damn, he big league you just now.
Damn.
No, he did. No, he did ask that question, but then he hung up on you.
What a
Didn't
jerk.
even let how you gonna
You
ask
know
a
what?
question and not
You know what?
like, wait for
He's
an
like,
answer?
Wait.
Can I swear on
Wait a
the
minute.
air?
Are we sure that was actually Justin and
That
not
was
Creek?
Justin.
No,
That was
are we sure that was actually Justin and not Creek Costello doing an impression?
Costello may have stolen his phone and a good impersonation.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? You never know. Now you got me thinking.
Exactly. Now I'm thinking he stole Justin's phone, called in, impersonates him, then hangs up on you so that you think that's Justin.
That you know what?
It all adds up.
Yep.
It makes sense to me.
It does.
What a jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
Justin Xavier chimed in. Fuck the Steelers.
My God, dude!
Now he's
You're
stole.
from Ohio.
I know.
There's only 3 teams you can cheer for. The Browns, fuck them. The Steelers, I could give a shit less, but take them and leave them. Or the Bengals. And I'll be honest with you, they've gotten better. They still suck 9 different levels of donkey cock, but they've gotten better. I said what I
I'm
said.
getting bullied.
I'm
Yeah.
not bullying nobody.
No, Justin is. I'm blaming Justin.
Are we sure that was actually Justin? For
Well,
all we know,
you never know.
For all we know,
You can hack somebody.
for all we know, Creek Costello hacked Justin's account, just chiming on here. Then he logged out and got back onto his own account.
You know what? I can believe that one.
I mean, adds up.
Hey, I can believe it.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
saying.
I can believe it too. I mean, that's your tag team partner. Why would your tag team partner say all that
He's
to
a
you?
hater.
He he kind of is.
That was a classic right there.
I just got a message from Creed actually, by the way. He hates us. He said, "I'm listening to this at the gym as motivation."
Listen, Creed, we can't help it that that's all adding up.
Oh, I'm just saying, dude.
That was a great
I gotta
spot.
take the hat off. I'm sorry.
Send you 10. Motherfucker.
He said,
I was hacked. Send me $10,000. Look at
at-
Party Mike's ears. They are tiny.
Who said that?
Lori Callahan.
Lori Callahan. Lori, come
Lori,
on. now.
don't you start with that. I'll have small ears.
That was a great spot that you just did though.
Well, you know
did that
what
Eddie
they
Guerrero-
say.
Oh,
You got
this
small
is-
ears.
You did
and
Eddie
you
Guerrero
know.
spot. When the referee's back was turned, you made it look like Dalton tripped you up.
Yep.
Slammed yourself down to the
See,
mat.
that's a guy that again I got more into it when I got into wrestling and stuff like that. It's a guy like very heavily just like, oh yeah, that's a dog. Beautiful, aren't they?
Oh, referees threw out Dalton McKenzie.
Yep. And it's all it's all
And he
thanks
says,
to
thanks for the teamwork.
Thank you, buddy.
And look what you do behind
Beautiful-
Carson's
this is,
back.
Beautiful arm drag you're about to see here.
Oh,
Just through
Steamboat
That was
had
nice.
nothing on that arm drag.
Saying.
that was a nice arm drag. That was picture perfect.
I try. There, guy right up front in the blue actually, right over there has a
With
beautiful shot.
the chucks on?
Has a beautiful shot of that. He posted like made a little reel of like our like highlights of our match. I have it saved on my phone somewhere, but it's like a beautiful, just like reel of like all like our entire match of like different stuff, like highlights, and he has a good angle of that arm drag. It's beautiful.
That's what you call a picture perfect masterpiece.
Picture perfect.
Yeah, she's hot.
Man, you and Carson Drake. This is only my second time seeing you and Carson Drake work, Gary, and that's a damn good matchup. That's chemistry.
That's a match that like I've had so many times now at this point, where it's just like, all right, let's do this.
And y'all know without even have to talk to each other what's gonna happen.
At this point, not really. Honestly, not many we have. We don't have to talk to each other too much. Where it's like,
It just
go out there.
It just
All right,
meshes well
what's the
together.
finish? All right,
seriously.
see you out there, buddy.
I mean, that's what you call great chemistry between two opponents.
Yeah.
Y'all work together. Y'all know each other inside and out. Y'all already know what y'all want to do, and it doesn't even need to be said because y'all know that that's what's gonna happen.
I always like to say he's the Flair to my Dusty. And all the times.
Great analogy.
Great analogy.
Because I mean, look at him. He is literally just now. If you look at him now, he's a lot like on top of that too. A lot of Barry Windham you'll see in him and stuff like that. And a lot of other guys now mixed in, but like.
What he was wanting to do when he was coming to New South was a lot of Tully Blanchard inspired stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yes.
He had some great ideals too.
I'm looking for a specific.
That night we were supposed to have a show, but the power went out across like 3 different cities.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was supposed to come to just. I was gonna just come to the show.
That's Creed Costello's fault. I'm just saying.
No, let's not.
Oh,
But no, we were
News
there
message.
and we were talking. He was telling stories like, I'm going to do this angle with this, that, and the other. I need to get some fake money. I said, dude, you can go to Waste and order some for like $5.
That's right.
And
I'm getting messages from Justin now.
Justin, man, come and join us, buddy. I didn't ban you, brother.
Not yet.
Justin's awesome.
There's another match, by the way. I'm looking through like other like ideas I've had. I made a post a while ago, being like asking others like, what matches do you want to see? What matches do you have to have? There was a good one that Dalton put in there that he wants to have. Carson and Dalton McKenzie was Arcade Hangover. I think that would be an absolute.
That would be a good match.
That would be
an instant freaking classic anywhere.
What would you say if I said Creed Costello across there, a PartyMike here? If we were to have y'all both inside here.
What are you talking about, Johnny?
Yeah, it'd be 5-0. That's true. But I'm just saying, maybe that's a future show.
I'm just saying, a fight might break out in here. I don't know if you want another one of those. You want?
Let's not do it here in the studio, Johnny. We just barely got the thing cleaned up.
I think that PartyMike would be more professional than Creed. He wouldn't throw the first punch.
I'd throw the second or third and the fourth and the fifth.
That's true. It'd be Creed Costello that throws the first punch, Sean. Because Creed Costello's like that. But PartyMike, he'll get that second
Johnny,
punch
you
in.
talk a lot of smack about Creed Costello. What would you do if he walked right up to you and just really wanted to let you say it to his face? Would you say it to his face?
I
or
would say
you
it to his
cower
face.
like you always do?
I would say it to his face. I'll cower. What the hell are you talking about?
You cower. You
No, I
change
don't.
things like, no, that wasn't me. That was Johnny, or that was somebody else. Or
That was
Sean,
somebody
or that was-
else. But when
You're the
I
one that just said it.
But when I say it, it's me. If I tell him to his face, I won't mind getting a slap because I've been slapped before and it don't bother me. Because the podcast God can handle that.
For the love of God, you take your podcast God gimmick and shove it up your ass.
That's why I do it.
Here's another match I need to have.
With Sean and Johnny against each other? Shit. They've been trying to get us to do a charity boxing thing with each other.
Yeah, Donnie Green and Barry
I would
Steele.
pay stupid money.
It's all in for charity. We're come up with a local charity of our own. But they won't let me do it because my charity is just Sean John's pocket fund. They won't do that. I don't know why.
Jeez.
There's a lot of matches that I'd like to see you.
What are
be
you
a part
doing?
of.
Oh, I thought
Off the middle rope. Oh,
bonnet flying bonnet go.
I love that.
I saw a move.
Sami Zayn thing right there too.
Yeah.
The whole time I love it.
I was gonna do I saw a move once. Some dude jump off the top. He jumps off the top rope and punches his opponent right in the ass. Just in the middle of the match, just right in the ass.
Sure wasn't a Carson Drake match?
No,
Punch him in the
ass. Carson Drake wasn't even wrestling then. I saw this in like 2011 on YouTube. I'm like, oh, God, but I can't find a match now?
I want to have a Jackson Stone match.
Oh,
And
yeah.
So my first ever local, like going to a show or independent show, was a Battle on the Border in Cleves, and that's when he was still working a lot, like heavily independents in like Ohio and stuff like that. Because he was trained up in, I believe, Cleveland with Mega Wrestling, and he was one of the first guys. I was like, man, that's really he's cool. Like as far as like watching an independent wrestler and everything, and I'm like, man, he's so cool. To this day at shows, if I ever see him at a show, he's like, oh my god, Mike, how's it going, man? I'm like, oh, that was cool. That's a match I really, really, really want to have. I think that'd be like a really.
Oh, he was stealing your.
I'd like to see it.
Oh, y'all going for
Just you wait.
Look at that. Here it goes. Oh, he caught the rope. You fall back.
That O'Connor
goes for a clothesline. And then you clotheslined him.
Took his head off.
Johnny, is that your phone?
Yeah.
He's just so popular.
I really am. I get messages so many times from the ladies. I get it from the sponsors.
You got it from a guy?
No, not from a guy.
Couple.
But that is from
you got that guy going.
Sean gets a lot of them, and it's from PartyMike Cam.
I get no messages from
Okay, I'm gonna tell a story.
No, you're not.
PartyMike Cam.
Man. Shut up.
PartyMike Cam said this. We were on a road trip, right?
Can we say this on the air?
Yes, we can. It's nothing too risque, but PartyMike Cam was inside the back seat, and we're driving. PartyMike Cam
I was not there.
Says who he'd rather lay with. He's like, you know who I'd like to cuddle with, who I would lay with, rather. Sean Jahns. I'm like, what the hell,
I heard that. Oh my god, he fucks. He does it just to mess with it because he knows it like gets me cringy or whatever. Oh my god. He'll say like real deep.
Yeah.
Remember on Jeff Dunham with Peanut?
Yeah.
Sexual.
Stop.
He'll say it just like that. Yeah, he'll say it just like that to me, real close, like doing like that.
Stop.
He does it just to aggravate me. I'm like,
yeah,
just because he can.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's him though. But I'm actually proud of him. Since we gotten to know him this year, we first started getting to know him last year.
Wasn't nice.
Hey, what I said about him last night wasn't nice because it wasn't supposed to be nice, but it was all fair. Oh, did I say it on camera? My bad.
Yeah, he stepped up. He had one little gimmick, and we just didn't buy it ourselves. But then he messages us like, guys, I need help with some advice. Do you have anything? And we're like, okay, we gave you some advice.
And we brought on legends and wrestlers
we have
like
people
yourself
giving him some great
that
advice.
could give him advice too. Like we try to encourage people. We tell them, if you want to be a wrestler, watch our show because
I'm gonna hit the men's room.
Because when we got wrestlers like PartyMike, wrestlers like Omega D, Adrian Alexander, all of them, you're gonna get good advice.
Yeah.
And even more than that, you get Bobby Blade, Donnie Green, Barry Steele, Bobby Green, Mike Al Steele, and Chucky Smooth. You're getting lots of advice.
Yeah.
That helped Cam come from being what he was last year, because last year he had not yet taken that plunge to fully embracing what he wanted to do.
You have to. Like honestly, if like with doing it and everything, you have to fully embrace yourself.
That's right.
If not, you're kind of half doing it. It's not gonna be the same at all.
And the fans will not buy your shit.
They'll know.
They'll exactly know. And
that's like when I talk about the first iteration, we started talking about it before on the podcast before we got on. My first iteration of PartyMike was like that was not me. That was not me at all. I didn't feel myself. I felt off. Everything just felt weird. I think it took about 6 months in, honestly, for me doing shows pretty regularly, about once or twice a month, I think, by that point. But I was still really green. I didn't go out and take external bookings yet by that point. And it was just, I had a match. I can't remember what match it was. It might have been a guy, you've seen it, EWA, IPA, Isaac Phineas Abbott.
Yeah.
I want to say it was a match with him. I could be wrong, but it just went clicked. I was like, selling the character. Like I felt like I knew what I was doing, and then now the psychology and everything's kicking in, and I was like, man, this is like I feel it. I feel it being so much different now.
Exactly.
And now I'm at a point where I feel very comfortable with like what I'm doing in the ring, doing like promos. I'm doing vignettes and just funny stuff because PartyMike is. It's me. There's nothing different about myself. I'm just being myself.
Because
the best character is you.
Damn straight. Because if you go into being a wrestler and you become a character that you're not feeling, then the fans gonna realize instantly this guy sucks.
Because it almost is like you may not notice it immediately, but it's like you're adding a layer of like having to think about stuff. So I'm like whenever I do something, I think about what I would do. I am me. And instead, let's just say Party Man Cam, just for example. Yeah. The old character he had, whatever it may have been, whatever it was still Party Man Cam. He had not only did Cam have to think what Party Man Cam would do, it wasn't he had to think what he would do, but you would think a lot quicker about what you would do. Just the psychology with it. It adds another layer here to think, and then the fans can tell it's like he's faking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because the fans, because if you don't buy it, the fans gonna know instantly.
Oh, they immediately.
Who is this guy?
There's a lot of guys like that, like where it's like you see them and it's like, man, I feel bad because it's like it seems like they're trying them.
Yeah.
But then on the other end, you have guys that are like themselves. You got guys like Carson Drake. I like to throw my name honestly for this, where it's like I am myself. Or I even like to say Icon, like so. He is just him.
That's right.
That's just him.
He believes what he's selling.
Oh,
and so the fans can see it too.
Oh, whether it's legitimate, he could say, I'm the tallest man in the room. He believes it so much that fans might go, well, maybe he is the tallest guy here.
Jacob Ratliff said, Party Man Cam is a wild individual for sure. That's
Yes.
right. He is.
He
definitely is.
I've had limited interactions with him, and they've all been interesting. So.
Yeah.
That's a guy that, like, in a small scale, because I don't get to see him maybe as often as you guys do, or like Adrian does, but, like, I've seen him in the scale like this, and I've already seen growth from here to here. And, obviously, everybody has more work and more stuff to do, but, like, I'm excited to see from here to now here.
Yep.
What's after that? Maybe it's not Party Man Cam. Maybe it's something else with Cam. Who knows? But continue training. I always push continue training, continuing being a student, continuing being a student of the game,
and continue to master what you're doing.
I go to our practices typically run twice a week. I went almost every each practice for the past 3 years. Obviously, I've had to miss for whatever X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. But it's. I'm there. I'm a student of the game. I want to get better.
That's right.
I won't get better just sitting at home playing Fortnite all night,
exactly.
Stuff like that, right? Or going out and doing stuff. I'll get better. Now, it may not be always at a practice, but I'm always doing something with wrestling at every given second. On the way here, I'm thinking of new character spots and stuff to do at shows.
That's right.
The entire way here, I was thinking okay, I could do this and this and this. And I'm now working on I'm getting a new music. Cool stuff coming up. I can't really talk about it yet. We have some new stuff coming up, but where I need the rights to my own music, and it's like I love my song so much. It's funny. You look at the lyrics of "Pretty Fly for a White Guy," and it's talking about a poser.
Yeah.
and for some reason the song fits me, but not because of the lyrics. It's just something about the song itself. So I'm now working on getting a song that's very eerily similar.
Yeah.
Where it has to do about me and. I'm always thinking about, okay, I can add this in here, throw this in here, and I can do this. And, I'm designing new stuff, writing down sketches, writing down new ideas to try for stuff. I've been working on a spot I was working on for a while time. I could not get it figured out. I was like, I can't, I'm doing the whole thing. And then I finally sat there and I was like, I need to work on this. I sat in the ring and had guys throw clotheslines at me and just working on how to get through something. And I worked on it and I hit it on this past Sunday where I had the match with Aaron as a 5-way. And Aaron and even Dalton was in there too. And I hit the thing and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, whew. It was catching a line into a backslide, spin him out, hit him with a back fist, like the Eddie Kingston fist, and then they turn German. And the spot just made so much sense for who I am, what I'm doing.
That's like we try to tell Party Man Cam. When you're not wrestling, I always have it
You're wrestling
your
up here. You
mind.
should be wrestling
That's
down here
right.
at all times. Seriously.
He did
And all.
he debuted a new spot from the Universal spot.
We worked on
That was actually
Right. Y'all were working on that.
I love
Okay,
that.
that's right.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys,
Where
and
they
it,
drop down, he gets back up hip toss,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
and you know,
Flips into
it was Adrian that came up with it. Adrian's like, you know what would be great for you? Instead of doing what we normally do, how about you drop down to the splits?
Yeah.
The first time they tipped it though,
Well,
Adrian forgot to tell him to do the split. He tells him, drop down to your stomach. And
he's
he's like,
like,
that
Yeah.
was me. Then
Yeah, because I was
second
in
time,
a- because I was in
bam.
a ring with him and we were
Yep.
working on that, and I was like, hey, think about stuff. I mean, do what you do. Do you? I mean, do what's gonna work, but make it make sense. And
That's
for him,
right.
And for the character and what he does, that absolutely makes sense. Now, would Omega be doing a split leg drop down like that?
No.
No, it doesn't make sense. But for PartyMike can, and even I can probably get away with doing something like that. I won't, because I don't move like that,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
But
That don't work for me, brother.
but it makes sense for him, and
Yep.
it looks good. And when he hits that big hip toss, especially if they get up for him, it looks really well.
And that's something that you gotta do. If you're wrestling, you want it to make sense.
Yeah.
You don't want to just do something outlandish that your character's not gonna do.
Oh my
Because
God, I hate that.
when you do that, the fans ain't gonna buy your shit.
I watch a lot of shows, and I'm on shows where I watch guys, and I'm just like, wow, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Like I've been on shows where it's like they're wrestling just to wrestle.
yeah.
It's like they're not. There's no crowd interaction. There's no story. There's no development here. There's no build up of anything. They're just wrestling to wrestle. They're just doing spots and hitting cool stuff. It's like,
And that
yeah,
sucks.
I'm never going to say not do cool stuff. I always tell people this, like, hey, listen to the old school guys on, how to do stuff. I'm never going to say don't do your flippy dippy. I'm not going to do it. I'm staying grounded on the ground most of the time. I'll go to
Exactly.
the middle, but
That's because your character, you know what your character would be doing.
my character is a low center of gravity, stand on the ground brawler. I mean,
That's right.
There's no reason for me to go up top when I can just pop my hips and throw a guy 40 feet behind me.
And also,
Makes no
you
sense.
understand the tell story.
Absolutely. And then again, some people it takes a little bit longer to click for stuff like that. I've had people where our training school where at home, and it's guys that have been there for a while, and now it's starting to click. Guys who, I'll put him over if he's watching. We have a kid there named Nate. Nate's absolutely killing it. He was a grappler in high school, went to like state and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Killed it, and he's picking up stuff. The first move or the second time he does it, he's already got it down perfect. And I'm like, I hate you for this. And he's doing like beautiful flipping Japanese arm drags. He's doing a whole backflip with it. I'm like, why? Why? How can you do this?
That's like Marty Clay doing backflip burpees.
Yeah,
and burpees
I
like
hated that. I saw that. I was like, what are you doing, dude? Stop showing me how athletic you are. I hate this.
like he does it for stories. He does it for
He just
regular
does it for the
posts
hell of
too. He even got it on
This is-
TikTok.
He does it because he can do it. That's how I saw it. It was on my It was on. It came up on my feed on PartyMike for
Yep.
TikTok. I was like, hey, it's Marty. What's he doing? But like, long story short, right now, kind of went on like a whole.
Yeah, it's fine.
Once I get going on something, there's two things I get
that's
on.
fine.
There's two things I go heavy on, or probably three things: your character development, your actual training, and then being a business, which I can get into, but that'll be a big thing I get into.
That's
but
right.
be a student of the game. Obviously, be a student and watch wrestling. Don't just watch the pay-per-views. Watch, if you can, watch what you can of the weeklies. Watch what you can of independents in your area. Watch stuff, the big independents.
Watch the old schools.
Always watch the old
Always
school.
watch the old school.
Always watch the old school. New school has the aspects of it, but always watch that. Like,
Because I'm pretty sure
watch
there's
everything.
I'm pretty sure there's moves that wrestlers did back then that they wish that someone in the new generation would go and be like, you know what, I want to use this move.
Well, that's Carson.
yeah, Carson's doing
Everything
old school moves, old school.
But look how over he is. I
psychology.
mean, look,
It's
look
all-
where he's
Damn
at.
straight.
Look where he's at now.
Damn
Exactly.
straight. Because
Um,
everyone sees a cool move be done, but how many of them actually remember that move being done?
Oh, they don't remember the movie. They remember the story.
Exactly.
And that's what the majority of it is. They remember the story of everything that's going on.
Exactly.
There's a funny thing right here where I'm not doing anything. I think it's right here, possibly. Is it right here? It's
yeah,
It's one.
just over there, way over.
so
there.
there's an area where Omega's over here, and again, this is a thing where they remember the moves. I did a Blue Thunder off of a ladder in this match. Nobody cared about that because you remember the spot of something else. So I come back over. Omega's about to chop me. I hit him in the back, ha ha ha, and he looks at me. He's about to chop me. I look and go, "Hey Omega, look over there." He looks over there, and I just take off running as fast as I can. The other way. I ran away as fast. We're gonna look for this because this is hilarious, and it makes no sense at all why it is the way it is.
Yep.
But like. Do the cool moves, but make sure the story's there.
Yep.
Because they don't care about the wrestling moves in the end. As long as the story again is there.
Exactly. If the story is not there, the fans ain't gonna be paying attention.
They don't care, man.
I mean, watch AEW. You see them do
Yeah.
a move after move after move after move, and the fans
There's
don't
no
even care.
selling. There's no.
It's like they take a Canadian and then they bounce back up and then they give a Canadian.
And
Yeah.
here's one
That spot from a few weeks.
and here's one that
back.
irks me the most.
It's coming up soon. Yeah, but yeah.
Bandito versus Ethan Page. Ethan Page goes up
I
to
do
the
like
mirror up
Bandito.
with him.
I like Bandito a lot.
Yeah, but
He does cool stuff.
this
But
is where he made his
Ethan
biggest
Page
mistake.
stands on the second turnbuckle.
Okay.
Military
Picks up-
press.
I remember this.
Does a military press off the second rope. Like he's standing on the Ric
so-
Flair.
Yeah.
Does a military press into the ring. Ethan Page goes to the top rope. Bandito's already up with a to take a
not
flying
selling.
shoulder tackle off the top rope.
And not selling
He
at
just
all.
basically just shit all over that military press off the second rope. Like he's standing. I don't mean like the Ric Flair spot where he'd go to the top rope
no
and
flare
get caught
bomb.
with the press.
It's a military.
Yeah, he's standing on the second rope and does a military press.
That's a fucking move that should have
And
fucking
it should have
put him down
ended the
long.
match or done a different move, but he gets right back up to take the shoulder
And he
tackle.
was
Like,
not
that
even
just-
selling it.
He didn't sell it, didn't get up, like nothing, just get up, okay, shoulder tackle.
Like, I will never understand why AEW does that,
So
or
it's-
understand wrestlers that prefer to
It's
do big
the
moves
new
instead of actually
psychology.
telling stories.
It's not about the psychology, it's about
The actual
what's my
psychology-
next flippy move.
Yeah, and that's where it's like, do cool stuff, but that's not what's gonna get you over in the end.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
'Cause
can
the
do
fans
that,
ain't gonna
though.
like you.
You'll get Twitter famous.
Is
for
that
like
Jared Kripke?
Yes, it is.
Jared Kripke
But
is a
watch that get
man
taken
of
off.
Or as
awesome.
Johnny called him once, Gerard Kripke.
Gerard Kripke. That's his twin brother. You know that, right?
No.
Figured.
Yeah,
But
Gerard's
you called him.
Gerard's his
We had
stepbrother.
to. You got corrected by the wrestler too that night. I said, John.
Actually, I said Jared, but he misheard. It's Gerard.
You said Gerard. I was here. Anyways.
I don't remember because I went back and watched the video.
I hate being this high off the ground. I see myself climbing
Oh.
ladder. I'm like, stop, Mike!
Michael Scott's back. He said, I know you all have moved on to some other things, but when you get a moment, I would like Mike to answer a question for me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if it had been answered, but if
Okay.
I had to watch one Party Mike match, what one is
That's
it?
actually a good question, Mike.
That's a good question.
Hey, Michael Scott,
Yeah,
dude.
look
It
at
was
that.
all in good fun, brother.
So
You
which
know
one
I got
would it
nothing
be?
but love for you, my friend.
If I had to say one match, man, that's a hard one. It hasn't been posted yet. That 5-way I had recently at Cincy Wrestling was a killer
Okay.
match. Honestly, any of the Carson Drake matches that I've had
Yep.
are really good ones to go and watch. If you're looking for tag with me and Justin, I would go and watch DWO, an Arcade Hangover. That was a really good one at UWA. Or Congo Kong and Madman Fold, as we saw on the TV a
Yep.
minute ago. That was another really, really killer one. Here's that spot I'm talking about now. I'm really sorry. This is just like
Oh,
I
it's
remember
fine,
this,
brother.
and this is hilarious to me. So I think I hit Omega, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I hit him, and I hit him like an elbow.
Yep,
Looks
right
at
there.
me. I'm like, hey, Omega, hey, look over there.
Look over
And
there.
then I run. and,
See, that's the
and,
fans remember.
and that right there is what they remembered.
Yeah.
That's because storytelling.
Everybody
101.
forgets, but I did it a second time in the ring later in the match because they remember that one because that was the first big one. I did it again by accident. All I said was, "Hey Omega," like trying to just say something else, trying to say something else, and then he just looks away like this. So I just hit him with a chair. but don't worry, he got his end there. He came and chopped me after.
Yep.
At
I'd
the
say
end of
those
the
are.
day, he was going to get his chop.
Oh yes, he was. But I'd say
Oh,
Is that,
God.
is that James Kendrick?
in the ring,
Yeah.
that's Jacob Sawyer.
Jacob Sawyer.
Jacob Sawyer, Alabama boy, moved to Cincy.
Him and James Kendrick should have a match because they look Kind of similar.
When he came to us, he had a really, really big beard. He looked like a shorter and a little bit thicker version of Braun Strowman. When he first came to Cincinnati, it was really funny. But I saw him come in, I'm like, what the heck is wrong? What's wrong with this right now that I can't see? And I was like, oh wait, it's Braun Strowman. You're like mini Strowman.
That's a long ladder too.
That's probably I'm trying to think if there's any other matches. That's probably the best ones I can think of off the top of my head. There's some, but that 5-way is probably my best match. One of my best matches I've ever been a part of. May have not done a whole bunch in the match itself. It's a 5-way. You get a lot of people mixed in there, but there was just a lot of killer stuff that happened in that match. Really, really good one. First time I've ever got the "This is awesome" chant in a match, I think, or maybe it hasn't, but I got a "This is awesome" chant, which felt really cool. So I was like, oh, nice.
I believe it.
I'm doing something good.
You do everything right.
Ooh, you know what? The elimination best of the EWA. That's another good one too.
Yeah, he should definitely check that out.
That's another really, really good one.
That was a banger.
With his taped up feet.
Oh yeah, he doesn't wear boots.
I know.
Anything that kills me. There was a time where he was choking me in the corner, and I remember just yelling, "His toes in my mouth!" I think he hit me harder after.
That's going to be a story.
There's been a great one where he had someone, he was about to do a move to the guy, and the guy stomps his toe. And he just brings it up to it like, oh!
And I've done that before, man. There's and that Anton-Bomani guy we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Same thing. I wrestled a match with him where I just like stomped on his toe because he didn't wear boots for the longest time.
That's the smartest thing that any wrestler could do, though. If another wrestler ain't got no boots on, stomp his toes.
I'm doing get his toes. I'm gonna snap his.
Yeah, that's right. Because he likes to snap, so snap his toes off.
His toes off instead. Oh, if you want to watch PartyMike win for a fact, watch a PartyMike and Creed Costello match. I got him again.
Hey, that's right. Hey, Michael Scott, check out a Creed Costello match versus PartyMike.
You can watch if you want to watch somebody lose in like glorious fashion. Watch any Creed Costello match.
This is undefeated PartyMike right here
against a green Party Man Cam.
Party Man Cam.
I can't believe it.
That's a nice looking rope.
I will say, after January 20th, the match to watch will be that match I have at Ascend. That is going to be, again, for the hardcore title. Me and Ledbetter.
Oh,
can't wait.
Get Jared Kripke.
Who's that's grabbing them?
That is Saturn Price. That is one of the Tragedy Boys with Gaston LaRue.
I like when
nice.
he chops.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I like he chops them and they go over the top rope.
So that's the tragedy.
Oh, cutter! Cutter!
That was a great cutter. Man, look at that. PartyMike's on the outside.
I'm talking to the fans.
Yep, you're talking.
There's a picture with me right there, and I'm just like, I look like I'm just like in despair right there.
Yeah.
It's
Why
a great
is
picture.
he sitting out there with a squishmallow?
Okay, it's a character from a book. He brings it with him to every single show, and he gets pictures with like, the wrestlers he hasn't met before and everything like that. But,
so it's his gimmick.
Yeah, he's so you may not be able to see it very well, but he has a walk around and do photography at the shows themselves. But he does have photography at the shows. Rich Hauglin is his name.
Okay.
That reminds me of
out to Rich Hauglin.
That reminds me of Slovey.
Huh?
That reminds me of the Sloth.
Same idea.
Yep.
Idea.
Yeah.
Same idea.
I got pictures with both of them.
Hell yeah.
I will so the Sloth at a Desire, I think I want to say.
Nice. That's what it's all about, though. You building up, you networking.
See, like, that's something people don't do a lot anymore. It's like they just try to like mass send out messages to people and just be like, oh yeah, I want to get booked on your show and stuff like that. It's like
you have to build a relationship.
Okay, in the end, we are a business. No matter what you look at, we're a business. People like to think of it other ways and stuff like that. In the end, it's a business. Ascend was an example. Ascend Pro Wrestling is a business itself. PartyMike, you want to call it the Party House Enterprises, PartyMike Enterprises, PartyMike. It doesn't matter. I'm a business myself. I'm an independent contractor.
That's right.
Treated as such. And this is the point where now I go on a tangent. I feel like.
No, that's fine. Go ahead, brother.
So like I've done different seminars throughout my career so far, and the two that's that together stuck with me. I did one with Bob Evans, and that did one with
Love Voodoo Bob.
Oh yeah, killer. I've done a couple with him actually now at this point because he's just so informational that I'll go multiple times. That and Larry D. Larry D was another one that I like absolutely love, and they both preach the very similar kind of concepts. We are a business treated as such. Do everything a business would do. So what do businesses do? We taxes and stuff like that. You want to be able to claim different stuff toward taxes and write-offs and stuff like that. That is so easy to do, and people don't do it, and they're losing out on money. I know you have to technically. It's like when you look at it, you pay them, but in the end, they pay you back more. So you're coming out positive.
Exactly.
It's easy to make a couple grand off of that every year, just alone. And how easy it is. Now it's like I have it on my phone now. At this point, I now start taking Square, so like the card and stuff like that.
Yep.
I just started taking that. I have a whole inventory on there now, what I keep and what I sell and everything like that. So now everything is tracked through there, and now I know, okay, I made this much, this much, this much. I keep track of my pay at shows and everything like that. What goes toward what. And people don't do that. Don't do that anymore at all.
Michael Scott said, "Commit tax fraud."
Yes!
Yeah, that's right.
That's my big
tax
thing.
fraud.
I didn't wear that today.
Jay Combs also had a comment. He said, it's great to see more
here's
and
me
more.
climbing a mini ladder. Thinking I'd be close enough, but I was not at all.
Jay Combs said, it's great to see more and more networking in local wrestling and less of wrestlers going into business for themselves. I mean,
very true.
That's
Jay
very
Combs.
true.
Very true, brother.
Absolutely. Like, there are still places where I've been to where it's like, yep, they're going business for themselves.
Yeah.
It feels like, and I hate that so much.
Me too.
And it's not even just like the wrestlers. There's other people within the
Yep.
different aspects that do that too, and I hate that.
Like,
Yep.
Again, we're a business, to each their own with everything like that, and do business as you please. But
Exactly.
I always treat it as I'm going to be treated as I want to be treated until I get told differently. So, say for instance, promoter A decides to treat me bad. Well, all right, screw you, dude. I'm not going to come back to work for you. Promoter B pays me well, treats me well. We have food and drinks there. I know. Water at a show is now a big controversy for some reason. If you guys have seen that.
Yeah, I saw
I'm
that.
not going to get into that at all. But here's the Blue Thunder off a ladder. Ended up being a little funky. That's a big boy, if you can't tell.
That is a big boy.
Both of them.
It's a very big boy. Hard for me to even get up there.
Yeah.
Well, you were trying not to break your legs
I was trying
balancing
to-
on that one ladder. Then you had to carry him, and you're both in the 300-pound range.
Well, he is. I'm not.
He's
I'm
in
under.
200.
I'm about 250 right now. I'm a solid 250.
Okay.
That's right.
My apologies.
Like this thing here, this because I networked.
Oh, it absolutely
Like
is.
Yeah, like since I started booking, I start networking more. Usually I'm a shy guy, but when I came booker, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the initiative and start hitting.
on here, he was very shy. But I said, give him some time. Andy was like, I don't think he's going to make. I said,
He'll get
trust me, he'll get there. And then Johnny's pretty much taken over.
Yeah.
This is his show.
I've been booking.
We're just here.
Like, I want to put.
I brought him in, and I'm damn proud of him.
Like, I want to put more eyes on talent that wouldn't normally get a chance to have a platform where they can put eyes on them. Because, yeah, some might get on the podcast, but there's some that won't get noticed because there's podcasts that have a blindness to it.
Yeah.
There's some that won't come in, and we're like, well, that's your loss.
Yeah, because those guys could have had already more people looking at them if they came in. But they said, they're like, oh, it's too long. Mark Clay drives here 3 hours to get here. Yeah. And he's been on here now about
He's
3 times.
About 4 times.
And he's excited to come back on again.
Oh, he loves. He comes here. He's chilling.
John Gilbert himself too.
I mean, shoot, there's a cookout now down here. Now that I know down here, so I might be here more often.
That's right, brother.
I love cookout.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah,
brother.
you're more than welcome,
Open
brother.
Invitation. Come on in.
And we got this man right here coming in
Adrian
next week.
Adrian next week?
Yep.
I guess I'll allow that. He's coming in next week.
Like
stole his tag belts.
Like this right here. This is our original
did you steal
champion.
Him, or did you beat him fair and square?
Huh?
Did you beat him, steal him, or beat him fair and square?
Oh, I beat him fair and square.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Not stealing if you beat him fair and square.
That's right. But you see, we had our first
Zodiac,
champion
our
here
first
too.
Nice Guy Indie Podcast champion, Zodi. Great, tremendous talent. Vet, great guy.
Gear maker amazing too.
Damn straight he is.
By the way, like, gear is a killer.
Braxton, buddy, Tuffy Jr. Yeah, man, you're late to the party, all right, brother.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you,
But
brother.
you're still here.
But you know,
Hey, Johnny, it's about that time.
it is about
I'm
that
gonna
time.
say it's what we like to do here on this one. Last few minutes, we all like to say our goodbyes. I'm going to say mine first to get it out the way. I'd like to thank you, PartyMike, for coming in. Johnny, you've done a great job hosting the show, man. You've stepped up, but just remember, you wouldn't be on here if it wasn't for me.
I would have found my way anyways.
I know you would have, dude. You would have known. I'd like to thank everybody else that chimed in. Justin Xavier, dude. Yeah.
Everybody but Creek
Costello,
it's an opposite.
you chimed in, you commented. But I just got this one question. Who asked you? Anyways, Braxton Hunley, Tuffy Jr. Yep, that's about right. Tuffy Jr., Braxton. Everybody else out there in Radio Land, stay nice.
You're up,
Johnny-
PartyMike.
Why are you going to let the guest go? Shouldn't the guest go last, Johnny?
The guest is always gone before the
No,
host.
you should go and then let the guest go last. Because he's the star of the show
I've got
tonight.
to say something
Then
to
say
the
it.
show.
Then say it.
First, the guest goes
No,
first.
you should do it.
The guest is always gone before the host.
Okay.
Therefore,
That
the
don't bother
podcast
me.
got.
Does not bother me.
That's right, brother.
Okay. It's a business. Treat it as a business for wrestlers out there, for the fans. Continue enjoying, consuming the media, obviously. As far as whether it's a Nice Guy Andy podcast, going to shows live, or just following the wrestlers independently as well. You can find me everywhere across every single social media. It's about to be a fun one. I feel like an old man when I do this. I have to pull it up every time, and I'm always like, I have to read like, what's my thing again?
I know it.
Facebook, PartyMike Howard. PartyMike is one thing because it says Party's a nickname for some reason.
I know,
It's not.
right?
Party's my first name, obviously.
Cool mom. And shout out to Party Mike's mom for calling in.
Which we
appreciate
know,
her.
Creek Costello put her up to.
Now,
I figured-
was Creek Costello at your house while you're
Okay, that.
your new stepdad?
No, you better stop that.
That'd be the ultimate swerve by him.
Instagram, wife at a party _ Mike Howard. On X and or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. LOTP _ PartyMike. I'm on Threads. That's the same thing as
Yep.
Instagram. It's all the
Basically.
same thing. I'm also on TikTok. I'm not as active on there as I need to be, and I'm going to be even better with that. PartyMike Wrestling. And you can also find me on YouTube. It's where I have my matches. That's what we're watching right now in the background over here.
That's right.
You can find PartyMike Wrestling. It's usually the first one that comes up on there. Arcade Hangover. You can find us on everywhere as well, too. Arcade Hangover. It's just that everywhere on each one of our things. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads, I think, on there as well. And I hate Creek Costello. That's all I got for you. That's what I
Guys,
got.
I just want to say thank you, PartyMike, for coming on. It's been a pleasure, bro. We've been trying to set this up since April.
I know.
Sean Jahns, thank you for being a great co-host.
Kiss my ass.
Also,
No, you're supposed to kiss my ass.
you're kissing my ass now.
That's for the Patreon.
Yeah, that is pretty basic.
I don't mean literally.
But
but you're supposed to kiss after me as you always.
I always kiss up. But right now, I'm the podcast god, so
Your mama's the podcast guy.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been commenting. Tuffy
said
Jr.
that.
can't wait to see you wrestle.
No, we can't.
Also, thank you, Justin Xavier, for calling in. But I swear, I feel like you sound like Creek Costello. That could have been you. Guys, I just want to say, if you want those 2 tickets to the Monday Night Raw, February 12th, Lexington, Kentucky, Rep Arena, please like, follow, subscribe across all our social medias. Trovo, Facebook, Twitch, X, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, hide
Send us some video
anywhere.
of you cutting a promo about why you deserve it. Fans only.
That's right.
No rest. Sorry, none of the workers, none of the boys.
It's super easy. It's like a 30-second.
It's very an
30
inconvenience.
seconds to a minute promo of why you deserve the tickets.
And guys,
Send us in. We want to see what kind of personality you got. And you know what? Even if you win the tickets, we may have you on the show at one point.
Yeah.
that's right.
That's just I'm throwing that out there.
That's right, Checker Ratliff. He is a hell of a guy
Yes, he
and
is.
a great worker. And you know what? I want to say, stay nice.
Hey, Thomas Jackson, crack-a-lackin' from Ontario, Canada.
Hell
Thank you,
yeah.
sir.
Appreciate you, brother.
And Tuffy Jr., you're going to bring Dad's old chaps back and make sure
Hell
you're
yeah.
for
Start
Breezy.
work on those chops and bring those chops
Yep,
back too.
Yep, start with Johnny.
Also, guys, stay nice. Everyone but Creed Costello. Zinger! If you're not having fun,
You ain't getting none.
damn skip it.
Yeah. That's my.
Nice Guy Andy podcast.
That ain't what your mama said.
He keeps popping off at the mouth. I'm gonna be his daddy.
This is a Zodiac, and I'm telling you now, meditate, elevate, and dominate. Do it with the Nice Guy Indie podcast.
Anyway,
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
you guys go on your little rinky dink bullshit podcast.
Those were expensive shoes, you know. You guys, Scott Diamond was custom made.
Watch the Nice Guy Indie podcast.
There you go.